Yo, what's up, guys? First comment, Kamui Kamuemetsu says Z's. There he is, right next to the archivist, looking loud and proud. Slow Cheetah, what's up, man? Good times. Is that European for good times? I speak a little European. Krusty Jordy. What a name. Yeah, I was at the barber shop last week, and I told the lady, Avilis, what's up? I told her, look, I need a 1.5 on the side, but I want to grow it long on top. Long for the holidays, you know? Not many people are going to see me. So I'll just grow it long, no big deal. And then she completely scalped me. Took it all off. So it's short. I look 10 years younger at least. That's what I tell the wife as she's busting my chops. But yeah, so, it's cut close. I'm in the military now. Automatic enrollment with the haircut. And it's going to be all right. I kind of like it. All right, let me do some basic things like muting my phone. And we're going to have Eric on here. ARIC, Eric, who for the sample pack portion. Oh, you know what? I forgot the overhead cam too. It's always something. I was mostly prepared. Ah, shit. I don't know. That doesn't look like proper alignment. Hold. All right. I don't know. Oh, it's going to be okay. No big deal. All right. Press one of those. I'm in full sorcery uniform today for the end of year show. If you know what, if the t-shirt doesn't fit, that's on you. That's on you. You either need to bulk up or slim down. No refund for you. Get in the gym. Eat some more tacos. Dead King, what's up? Mystic Moose, hey, what's up, man? Hope everything's going well with the rebound. Spiel Rahu. All right, so let me see. Let's do this overhead cam. Extra camera. One of those. Boom. All right. All right, so we got a lot going on here today. I need to focus and get serious. And I need to send Eric the link at some point. I forgot to do that. So, several things. We got to do some basic standard announcements, but we got a lot going on here. Let me move this keyboard here. So we got the Severn Philosopher's Stone playmat background. There's a lot going on these days. All right, let me do one of those. And then we'll zoom a little bit. All right, let me see what announcements I have. We always announce some things. Some guy follows me all around YouTube and calls me the shill house. So we got to just shill it up a little bit. All right, remember this one here? The Unland Eel? Francesca Berald. Beautiful artwork. This is one of my favorite artworks by Francesca from the Alpha set. This is an Alpha artist proof. Her signature is really cool. Very unique. It's kind of like a symbol of her initials. And then this was the 11 of 25. So if you remember, she's keeping the 1 through 10 artist proofs. This is the first artist proof painting she's ever done of the Unland Eel. And it's this really awesome underwater scene of the eel fishing for its prey over a pot of gold. So that's up for auction today. And that ends at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. And then also, oh yeah, the Alan Pollock painting. So we got the Alan Pollock painting. How's the audio, by the way? You guys hear me all right? The Alan Pollock painting also ends tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. It hasn't hit reserve yet, but it actually has a very reasonable reserve. And it's a curio. You see that? It's a curio. One of the meme curios. Or troll curios, so to speak. The Reckless Squire. So the curio version, it has the charge in all caps. And Alan's an incredible painter, so it's an amazing piece. Oil on hardboard. You see it's on this really nice thick board. And then he signed it at the bottom. Looks like he painted this, pretty interesting. He painted this in 2023 for the Arthurian Legends set. So initially that set was slated to come out in 2023. So I imagine what might have happened is perhaps, they kept going, they kept designing. set wasn't quite ready, so they probably just kept commissioning into 2023 and adding more paintings. And this was one of the 3 squires. The squires and the lances are particularly relevant for draft, sealed draft format. So there you have it, the Reckless Squire. And at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, Alan Pollock, true American hero. All right. All right, what else we got here? All right, so the online deal. In the you know, you should like and subscribe to the video. I always forget to say that. You might even choose to comment, you know? You might mix it up in the chat while we're live, or even comment after the show. You might even hit the like button. That would be nice. All right, guys. So Vivian Calazans has a series of altars. So I offered these in Collector Art House Patreon, but then I opened it up to the public here. So these are only $200 each for each of her altars. She does amazing, beautiful work. Vivian is the wife of Kyle Calazans, who is also an MTG altarist that converted over to Sorcery. He was commissioned for Sorcery, and now he obviously paints for Sorcery and has amazing pieces in the Alpha and Arthurian Legends set and the Draft Kit set. So each of these are 200, and one of them, ooh, that's a nice one, the Babbling Brook. One of them was Holy Ground. This one is actually a foil. This one's kind of weird. Okay. It's the, all right, I'll take it out of the sleeve. This one had some weird stuff going on. I think the foiling is starting to come off of it. So I don't know. I might, if someone is interested in this, the Dead of Night Demon. See, it's kind of like speckled there and fraying on the side. I think the foil layer was starting to come off of it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just throw that in if someone claims one of the other ones. And then, that next one I think we were going to auction. So I'm going to put that aside. And then someone claimed this amazing Briar Patch. So that's the Vivian altars. You could just message me if you're interested in any of those. I'm trying to help Vivian Calazan showcase her work and offer some of her altars like we do with several amazing altarists. All right, a few more things. Let me see. What else do we have in these piles? We're going to break a sample pack today. Not this one. This is the one we're going to break. But then we're going to have another break. And I think what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to have like a special. So if we'll do this either, I don't know, it depends like how fast it sells out, but maybe next weekend or the weekend after, depending on timing again. So it'll be like the last end of year sample pack break or the start of 2025 sample pack break based on when it sells out. So I'm going to do a special discounted price on this one at Patreon for Collector Art House Patreon supporters. And I think I'll do $350 a slot on this. It's typically $400. So I'll discount that. And I'll post that later today, and it'll become first come, first serve the claim. That'll be a special one-off, special discounted price for that. And then, interestingly, at the start of 2025, starting on January 1st, New Year's Day, I thought it'd be fun to have like a sample card marathon offer. So this is like consignment. Someone wanted to offer up some of their sample cards. So I was like, hey, man, let's just do $100 open, no reserve, 10 days straight. At least 10 days. There might be some others I'm thinking about throwing in, but it'll be a marathon, one after the next, $100 open, no reserve. So where it lands, the market will decide. And we have all of these sample cards from a variety of artists, some really interesting early development history in these, you know, with the splash grid, some of the name changes. Some are just fun and flavorful, like the Reldrome there was a really iconic early card. The Thunderstorm. Saw some rule changes as that evolved after Alpha. We got an Elvira, Druads, Blood Ravens, Common Sense, huge, ordinary, highly meta-relevant, as Kyle says. Meta-relevant, Dispel. Everyone's using Dispel to go and slam on my ring. It'd be easy on the ring, you know? The ring's OP for a reason. And then the Summer River basic land. So we could get some data if you want. Like I'll point you to what the pop report is on these. These are all exceptionally rare, but we're going to have a 10-day marathon, $100 open. Where it lands, it lands. It'll be interesting to see. All right. So let me make some noise, rattle your eardrums a little bit, and then set that aside. So we got that. And then in the box of dreams, right here, This is the box of dreams, right? There was only 4 sets. Here, let me do a sleight of hand. See what opens on top. Oh, Z's. He's in there. He's been working out. He's slipped right into the Sorcery T. Fits like a glove. He's the Sorcery t-shirt model. All right, but aside from that, there's only 4 of these sets in the world. It's the complete entire set of... What are you doing?
I done.
What are you eating?
I done.
No, I just started.
What?
12 minutes. Go downstairs.
That's
Yeah,
long.
I know. Don't worry. Play some games. Watch the iPad. They'll be faster than you think.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So 4 people top pledged the Avatar of the Realm Kickstarter pledge, right? They got a complete set of all of the Alpha Artist Proofs. This is an entire set of the Alpha Artist Proofs. Square corners, and we're breaking them up. So this is not my set. It's somebody else. I'm helping them offer these for sale. And they're being sold in sets. It's a complete set for each artist. And I think we've sold like 5 of them so far or something like that. They've been very high demand because it's really, really, really hard, if not impossible, to get an entire complete set from each individual artist, because a lot of them are selling them, auctioning them individually, or taking commissions, and it just becomes very expensive. So these, let me just grab, here, let's find a fun one to show. All right, so let's see. They're labeled by artists. We got the Andrea Modestis. What do you guys want to see? Any requests? I'm not looking at the chat, so I'm just going to ignore it. You could request it, but I'm not going to look. Here we go. Benson. All right? Melissa Benson. I don't know. She's not selling any of her... see, Benson. See? You thought I lied to you. She hasn't sold any of them. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what she's waiting for. I don't think she sold any. But see, they're the blank white back, square corners, immaculate condition. They look beautiful. And there you have it. The cores. Enormous. No one's even seen a core. You know? I don't know. They're in a binder in her closet or something. I don't think she's sold any just yet, but it's every single Alpha Artist Proof by every single Alpha artist. Screaming Skull, really iconic one. Infernal Legion, got the curio treatment. Had the art change throughout history. Root Spider, pesky little bastard. The Phantom Steed. Not the same kind of steed as the Shivan Dragon now. The Lava Salamander, I sold that original painting back in the day, the early days. The Sacred Scarabs, the Pegasus, had the early Magic history with the plume, or the Mesa Pegasus. It was the alternate art, the original art for the Mesa Pegasus. But then it changed, and then she revived that and was able to use that in Sorcery. Polar Bears is super popular. The Wolves, everybody loves the Wolves. So there you have it. They're all blank white backs, It's pretty amazing to have a complete set collection from any given artist. So the way those are offered, if you join the Collector Art House Patreon, I'm giving them priority, first come, first serve. I've been posting them one every 1 to 2 days, one complete set per artist. And they've been claimed pretty quickly. The demand's really high on those. So the one that was not claimed, the only one that was not claimed, so what I'm going to do is if the patrons don't claim it, eventually I'll open it up to the public. And I think there was one set that I offered that was not claimed, and that was the Jesse Pilkus, right? Look at Jesse's amazing style. So these, again, all Alpha Artist Proofs. The entire set. He has a lot of cards in Alpha. So I forget what the price was on these. It was actually pretty reasonable. I think it averaged out to like $150 per card or something like that. And then you have the 2 Monster, Battle Mage, and Enchantress avatars. So the thing is, it's impossible to get the full set from Jesse. There's just too many. And he's a hard guy to get a hold of. We auctioned several. I think I have one left to auction for him. But there it is. You could own the complete set if you want to. Just join the Collector Art House Patreon. It's always linked in the show here. The one I'm going to announce today for patrons to claim is Truett Parish. So we'll have the Crusade and Jihad, the iconic pairing that became the Step Curio. So we'll have that, Spin Attack, Border Militia, Vanguard Knights, Highland Clansmen, the entire set of Truett Parish. All right, and then what else did I have here? Why did I have this out? Oh, yeah, I just thought this would be awesome to show because no one's ever seen the Vasily Ermolayev complete set of Alpha proofs from Vasily Ermolayev. Can you imagine? I think I priced this too low. Someone claimed this immediately. We probably made a mistake on that one, but whatever. Someone's happy. They're gonna get the entire set from Vasily Ermolayev. Look at all the godly artwork. Such an incredible artist. And I put them all in top loader, you know, for shipping. But the Donnybrook, so iconic. Artist proofs, guys. Square corners, blank back, artist proofs. Vasily Ermolayev, one of the greatest artists of all time. I love that guy. All right, so let's set all this stuff aside. Ho, bearish. All right, so we got the bearish true fit. There it is. Bearish true fit universal pack cases. So the way this sample break works is there's 15 slots in this sample pack right here that we're going to break today. This is a US pack. I should have mentioned this one we're going to do for the holiday special for the patrons. I guess if the patrons don't buy it out at $350 per slot price, I'll open the rest publicly for the regular $400 per slot for non-patrons. So basically, you could sign up almost at any pledge tier and basically get access at the $350 price for free if you guys want in, which is fine. If you sign up to get into the break, you can do that, and maybe you'll find other benefit in the Patreon or just want to support, and I appreciate that. So this one is from Germany, and we know that from the sticker being on the back like this. No barcode on the front, and then a barcode on the back. So we'll do a German pack next week. And we've had some luck there with the European packs, so that'll be pretty awesome. But today we're doing the Americano pack. This one, oh, maybe this one actually was European. I forget now. We'll have to have Eric remind us of how that worked. But for each slot in this particular break, I also included a sealed pack of Arthurian Legends. So when I ship out your sample card from this, each participant will get one sealed pack of Arthurian Legends in the bearish universal case. These are amazing, guys. Very thick acrylic, true fit. So it has these little like rivets. Divots or rivets in the top here. And the first time I did this by hand, and I was like wedging it. It's like really, really secure fit. The best way to do it is you get a knife or a screwdriver, you put it in there, and you twist it partially clockwise. And then counterclockwise on this one, pulls apart, you slide it in, and it fits absolutely perfectly. And it looks amazing and immaculate, makes for an amazing display. All right, so this was, and then you could get like a box of them, a box like this. You could buy them individually, or you can get like a whole kit box like this. Fits up to 16 standard size TCG booster packs. You know, and this is what I did. I got a whole box of them, right? And I'm giving them away here to the participants. So I'll put them back in here for safe shipping in those individual boxes. Then you'll get the nice bearish packaging, and I'll send that off. All right, so that's going to go out with the sample pack. We've got the sample pack break. I need to... Oh, you want 3 slots, Cheetah? All right, Cheetah's in. So we got 3. Oh, four sold. We already sold 4 in that next break. All right, guys. When I post it later, if you commented in the chat, let me know when I post it later, because if it sells out quickly, I will give you guys priority and make sure that you get in to that next break. All right. So what I need to do is send the link to our buddy Eric, ARIC, in fact, from the Discords, who... El Capitan. Hi, Taz. I'll get back to you later, man. Remind me, though, because I forget things. I'm a senile old man. All right, so where is Eric? Here you go, Eric. All right, so Eric's got the link. And then what we need to do here, I need to carve out... All right, he gave me the thumbs up. So we got that going. We got the wheel of names. And we got 15, what is it, like 12 people, I think, participated. Because one person got 3 packs, another person got 2. So maybe that math works. I don't know. I got them all pre-labeled like a champ. So we're all ready to go. And then we open it up, we sleeve them up, and then we mix them up. And then... hopefully someone hits a banger. So Eric's going to come on, and he's going to reference. Let me shimmy these down. I always got to go knife tool, X tool, in fact. And then I like to open this up very delicately, and I keep these pack wrappers because I have like 30 of them now. We've done so many breaks, and I'm going to somehow find some awesome way to display them. I actually have a poster thing that I bought for that purpose, potentially. I got to do something pretty slick with it for my History of Sorcery exhibition that lives in my mind and may come to fruition someday. It may not. I don't know. Hopefully it will. But there are no guarantees in life. You got to get out there and make it happen. Otherwise, nothing happens. All right, so let me just also... All right, we're going to need those 2 packs later. So we're doing an Arthurian Legends. So those packs, these things came out of this box, right? So the remainder of the box, so there's still many packs left, right? The remainder of the box we're going to open, and I'm going to, on the Wheel of Names, for the people participating in the sample pack break, I'm going to spin the wheel, and one of you guys are going to win the rest of that Arthurian Legends box. We're going to have an Alpha box, 39 packs, Alpha. You know it's Alpha because it says 39. It has the Alpha symbol and the Eric's Curiosa on the back. We're going to open a box of Alpha. That was sold out. And then 12 packs were claimed in the beta box. So the remaining 24 I gave to a guy to Sean in our Discord, in the Collector Art House Discord. Great guy, and I just wanted to hook him up for the holidays. 36 booster packs, beta. And then on the back, The Windmill by Elvira Palakowska. All right? So we're going to open Alpha, Beta, and Sample Pack, and Arthurian Legends. And what the hell is a meat wallet? What are you talking about, William? What is a meat wallet? What does that even mean? I've never heard of such a term. Watching this from the bathtub, just so you know, Mike. Huh, good times, good times. Good times. The Europeans, they watch from the bathtub. Good to know. I feel slightly uncomfortable with that announcement, but I also respect it. It's probably something this guy would do. So it's a beautiful tribute. Oh, Value Town USA is here. Okay. Value Town. All right. So we got the pack. All right, Z's, chill, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we have 2 Atlas cards in this pack. All right, calm down. Calm down, guy. Look at this. It's like he's crawling. It's like he's been submerged or burrowed, and he's trying to crawl to safety. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Where else are you going to see something like that? Only at Collector Art House. All right. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Cheetah and everybody else. Dead King just opened AL box this morning. Couple hits. Nothing to brag on. From my Patreon purchase. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, so I offer booster boxes through Patreon. And we did that right. We did that for beta. Was the first time. Wave 1 beta. And then we did that for the first wave. So there's some, people mince words on this. Was it first wave? Was the second wave the second part of the first wave? So the initial release of Arthurian Legends, and then there was more that came out, and what was it, guys? First week in November. So then we had another Arthurian Legends box offer, and now the distributors are telling some stores that I work with that there might be more coming in January, which is in like a week and a half or something like that. So it'll be interesting to see. And the boxes have stabilized, which is really nice. I think that's healthy. Shows there's solid demand. And also, like, retailers and sellers are not racing to the bottom to just dump the product. Or the ones that did do that because either, I don't know, you could argue they don't believe in the game, or they just need the liquidity to buy the other freaking games that come out at a breakneck pace. It's always a mix of factors, right? That liquidation phase already happened. That always happens with every release or wave of a product. So a dip in price is totally normal and to be expected. And what you want to see is stabilization and then a creep up back higher once supply wanes and there's still demand for the product and people wanting to buy it. So that's healthy. And then we'll get more in January, potentially. And that'll be interesting to see. And then probably the same market cycle will happen. Everybody will say the game is dying. And then it'll rebound and be fine. What's up, Eric? Oh, wait,
You
hang on.
might.
I always forgot to put my AirPods on. Hang on. They could probably hear you. You could talk to other people. All right, I got to turn off the Bluetooth. Turn off the Bluetooth on my phone. And then I got to go. All right. Let me Bluetooth it up on the computer here. Oh. Install the newest Windows feature. Not ideal timing for that one. All right. I'm back. You there?
Hey, Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. All right,
All
man.
right.
Awesome. All right. So we got to shuffle up. And you got the spreadsheet handy. You're going to help us with the pop. By
It's
the
all
way,
here.
I guess we'll see how quickly we get through this. I don't want to bog it down, but I got those other 10 that I just flashed. I don't know if you were watching that part. I'm going to do a marathon auction of 10 sample cards. I think they were all ordinary rarity. But one, I mean, that's kind of a misnomer with sample cards because I guess while I'm shuffling here, can you remind us what is the most common, what is the pop number for the most common ordinary? The highest
Okay,
pop number.
so
Is it in the 20s, as I recall?
yeah, so the most I have is 19. It's the highest of all, and then the average
Wow.
is like around 12.
At the ordinary rarity?
Yep, ordinary
Oh my
rarity.
god.
The mean number of copies is 12.
Okay. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, because it's interesting because I see like we talked about this last time that like when what happened was with Team Covenant, they got a box of sample cards very early on, like a couple years ago. And then they said once they start they were going to start they do a subscription service where you can get boxes at release for various games. So the first launch they had of that for Sorcery was with the Arthurian Legends product, which they announced in like 2022, I think, because initially that set was supposed to come out in 2023. So it was kind of like funny, like people forgot about the sample cards, I think, at least like the average casual player or collector type, or people that hadn't heard of the game yet. And then they signed up for the subscription, and all of a sudden, 2 years later, when Arthurian Legends came out, they received one sample card at random with their subscription. So then awareness came to the fore again, and like some hardcore collectors and historian enthusiast types were like really into it, but others are just like player types are like, oh, these things are worth like a few $100 in some cases or even more. They just flip them, so that some of them are dumping them for like 100 to $200, and people are just scooping them up that are into this thing kind of thing. And I think that wave kind of dried up again. And but it's yeah, we have an accounting of that because they open that online, so that data is in your spreadsheet, right?
Yep. Yeah, no, that's a good summary. I did a pre-order with them for a case, but I didn't get a sample card with mine.
Yeah, they did caveat that they probably had more subscribers than they had sample
Yep.
cards, which is, if you do the math, that's what is it, 30? I think they kept like some of them. They kept 2-packs sealed. They gave
Yep.
away, from what I understand, like 10 to 20 to employees. So let's call it like even
Yep.
4-packs, right? So, and I think like the sample box probably had 36 packs and not
36.
39.
Yep.
I think that was an alpha unique change. So 36 minus 4, that's 32 packs times 15. What is that? That's the number of sample
It's
cards they
around
gave away.
500.
500, yeah. So
I
they
think it's
imagine
540 in the
having
full box,
over
yeah.
500 subscribers to your sealed product. That's freaking amazing. In my Patreon, I have, I don't know, a little over 100 paid tier subscribers, I think, and maybe like 300 some total, because there's a free tier thing in Patreon too, which is nice because you could put out announcements that like a broad audience can reach. But yeah, 500, man. That is Team Covenant, hell of a business. Good for those guys. All right. So I think we're adequately shuffled. And I have the wheel. Let me pull up the wheel. I had that pre-populated as well. All right. So we want to share that screen. All right, so we got the wheel of names, and I'm going to shuffle this up. I think there's one guy that had 2-packs, another guy had 3. Both of his guys already bought into the next break. So that might be coming up if you're around over the holidays, Eric. We might do this again within a week or two.
I'll be here.
It'd be awesome.
Yep.
All right, awesome. All right, so let's give it a spin. I'm going to need another case of top loaders.
I had to check the chat to get. Dan's probably spamming me in the chat. Oh, hey, someone else too.
Yeah.
Feel I never really sounded that out before.
Oh, deviating. He just messaged me. This guy just messaged me before the break and said he's not going to be able to watch. It's too bad. He could have caught maybe the beginning and seen it, but he'll watch it back later.
Yep, there's Dan. What's up, Dan?
Dan, what's up, dude? Frogman Dan. All right, so we got top loaders. We should have Dan pop in one of these days. All right, so deviating we're doing, right?
We should do one together sometime.
Yeah.
Dan and I live in person together.
There you go. Maybe the next one we'll do that.
Yeah.
A little extra incentive to meet the Frogman. He was like, I don't know, is he high energy all the time? He seemed like he was like stimmed out or just like out of his mind the entire time at Sorcery Con.
Yeah, I'm sure that was amped up, but
he's always high energy.
That's another level, but yes.
That's good. All right, deviating. I butchered his name, but he's first off the list. All right, here we go. First one. Ooh, spin attack. I actually have is it a sample, an artist proof of this that I think I might offer soon. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe we'll do that tonight. Kick off the week. So spin attack. How many do we have? These have we discovered?
There's 12 spin attacks out there, so that's
12.
Average.
Wow.
Right down the middle.
Yeah, so on average, there's only 12 copies of each.
That would be the 13th copy, right?
Okay, 13th. Amazing. Ordinary Magic of Radial Violence. And now let me do a quick... all right, so we'll go back to... So I have the Collector Art House website up as well. Go to the Druid page under Sorcery Cards. And it was 3 to cast. Ordinary Magic of Radial Violence. An ally strikes each enemy at its location. So the sample card says, target allied minion deals damage equal to its power to other minions near it. Okay, so there isn't anything like too crazy about that one. A lot of these were pretty OP. All right, let me, so I don't confuse myself. This is going to be the wheel for the break, or for the Arthurian giveaway. All right, so I took him off the wheel. All right, we'll give it another spin. So ordinaries are, oh, I forgot to mention too, I'll show these frames in a minute. Jeff Toohey. And I have an alpha pack for him too. All right, so take him off the wheel. Yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention is I have these awesome frames. I guess some of them are slightly differently colored or finished. Yeah, these cool frames that Andre Chan does. And he sent me like 16 of them. So I'm also going to send one of these frames to each of the people in the break. So I guess this is the one we're going to show in a minute. So I'll have to turn it over. But that's basically how it's going to work.
Oh,
so after we reveal it, yeah, it has this like holder in the back that he crafts on. It's pretty clever design.
Yeah,
and
it's a lot better than the normal frame. We have to mess around with the back and open it up and stick that.
Yep. All right, so Jeff Toohey. Miracle Workers. Jeff Menges.
That's the 11th copy.
A Jeff for Jeff. 11th. Wow. Spellcaster. If one of your minions dies near these healers, return both to your hand. All right, so let's check this out.
Oh, that made the Miracle Workers go back to your hand too.
If one of your minions dies near these healers, yeah, return both to your hand. Yep. So that was a change. Genesis, you may return a minion that died this turn from your cemetery to your hand. Yep. And then the casting cost went from 3 to 2, so it got a little cheaper to play. All right, so that's for...
did you see this? There's a comment in the YouTube. So Cheetah says you got the spots wrong. Number of his spots wrong.
I only have 2 slots on the wheel, but I have 3. I'll double check. All right. It's a good catch. I could have sworn I copy pasted that 3 times. Cheetah, cheetah, cheetah. I got you, man. See? Cheetah?
All right.
Cheetah, cheetah.
Don't want anyone nervous in the chat, but this is fun time. Can't have anyone worried.
He said he lied. All right, because there was 15. And actually, so while I have this up for Jeff, so I don't forget later, I'm going to open his alpha pack. I got one alpha pack for him. So it's kind of cool. An old school fantasy game for players with a rich imagination, tactical nerve, and an appreciation for hand painted art in the alpha symbol. All right, man. So I think like these were some packs that I somehow, this was outside of the box we're gonna open, and I won like, I forget, like through some kind of contest the company ran. Oh, there you go. You got a dual land right off the bat. I won like 7 packs or something like that. Oh, the Moon Clan. All right, so the non-foil had the correct artist attribution. It was the foil that did not. So you got Death Speaker for the avatar slot. Uh-oh. I heard a kid coming through. No foil on this one. All right, so pretty mediocre pack. I'm going to set that one aside, so I remember to give that to Jeff. All right.
But that's the thing with alpha and beta is like even like that not a great hit, but you still have a dual land. You still have the Frazetta Bioland. You know, there's some things in there to at least make you feel good about it.
Yeah, good point. There's still some value in there. All right, 13 to go. Back to the wheel. Yeah, I always dismiss the non-foils out of hand, but really you can't entirely do that in alpha. There's a lot of value in alpha, a lot of high-end cards. All right, Slow Cheetah. Got 3 of his on the bottom. All right, man. Cheetah's getting really into the historical stuff we've been talking lately. Spellcraft and other. Oh, Cyclopean Mummies. I love this one. I always love this artwork. I think it's really hard to say from Jeff Easley. All his stuff is so great, but I've always been partial to this artwork.
Only the 9th one, single digits.
Wow, single digits on that. So let's take a look at this one.
Cool, and I like the name change, and that's a reference to the Magic the Gathering card, Cyclopean Mummy.
Cyclopean, yeah, and they changed it to Awakened Mummies, and it went from ordinary to exceptional. So you have a rarity change. And burrowing, these mummies enter play burrowed on any site. The new alpha version says summon awakened mummies burrowed safely. When an enemy unit moves onto the ground above them, they unburrow and intercept. And they added a flavor text. Nice. So I was at the IX art show a couple years ago, and I met the person that owns this original painting. I kind of want to hit them up because I think I need that one. That one's incredible. I was like, damn, you got that? They're like, oh, yeah, I think we have that mummy. They're like more Magic fans and Magic art collectors. And they're like, I think we have that mummy painting from Jeff. I was like, holy shit, Awakened Mummies? Or Cyclopean Mummies is what it was at the time. What a monster.
Right, the painting names are usually the same as the sample name. Right?
Yeah. Sometimes they're even different than that before they're commissioned. But yeah, many times they are. All right, Garrison. There we go. Cauldron Crones, another ordinary. Ordinary mortals brewing with ill intent. I always love that type line text. Did that
8 copies of that, even rarer.
8 copies. Oh my god. That's wild. Yeah, I don't recall if I ever pulled this one. I think I sold one very early on from the someone acquired a bunch from one of the early content creators that got it.
Okay.
So I've seen it before. And I
can
remember
tell you
when
if you want. It'll take me a minute to figure it out.
Yeah. It's the Red Zone Road lot, I think. But I remember when I first saw this painting, I completely missed the 2 figures like coming out that were formed from the flames. It's kind of like a visual trick. Love that.
Okay.
All right, Cauldron Crones, still an ordinary.
Sample break 22.
Oh, I did pull it. Okay.
Yep, and then sample break 17.
Really?
Yep.
So this is 3rd time pulling it out of 9 copies. That's insane.
8 copies now, 8 total, including this.
Oh, 8 including this. Holy shit! So I pulled 3 of the 8. That shows how many sample packs we've opened on this channel. That's wild. There's the new version in alpha.
29. Right. Oh, and pack break 6. I'm still going back. You've opened 4 of them.
4 of the 8. 50% of the population.
Even unless you open one in one of the other.
Hi, Tez.
No, yeah, there you go. 4 of the 8. It passed through your hand.
4 of the 8. That's incredible. All right, hi, Taz. Here we go. There's one of the late people to get in on this one. Good luck. Minor Explosion. This is sick. I love the splash damage on this. Yeah. I sold this painting for Matthias. I helped him sell this one. Let's go to Matthias's page. Of course, the Gnome Hollows, that was huge, and Exorcism. So I got to see this one and Exorcism and Gnome Hollows in person. Like, all his work is freaking incredible. But I was always partial to this. Like, I remember when this came in, I was really torn on just buying it from him versus selling it. And I always kind of regretted selling it. And the Exorcism looked absolutely unreal in person, too. But, of course, the name prevailed. But, like, the really cool thing about this is the splash damage grid no longer exists on the Alpha card. I always thought that was really awesome and wish that stayed on, but maybe they like the aesthetic of it not being there. And they simplified the effect too, where you do 3 damage. 3 damage to each unit at target location up to 2 steps away. Whereas before it was the damage was burst.
I like those grids. Those are one of the best changes.
Those are some of my favorite
so that's the 13th copy of that.
Okay.
And that's interesting. Only 4 came from the pledge packs. There's a bunch from art packs in this card.
Interesting. The art packs, okay.
Yeah.
Those are pretty rare. All right, so yeah, there it is. Deal 3 damage to each unit. Target location 2 steps away. Nice one. All right, 10 to go. We didn't mess up yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We still have the 2 Atlas sites. We still have all the exceptionals and the elite or unique slot. So Spiel Rahu. Spiel Rahu. What are you doing, man? We got company. Spiel Rahu. Cloud Spirit. Mikhail Nagy-Paul. Beautiful artwork. Take a look here from Mikhail.
Spirit. That's also the 13th copy.
13. Okay.
That's one of my favorites. That's so creative to me.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I think like when he came on my show one of the times, let me grab the Spiel Rahu. He said that he was working on others with that concept. Do I have one for Spiel? Oh, here he is. Yeah, so of course he didn't have any. We were surprised to find he didn't have any artwork in Arthurian Legends. So the presumption is he's going to be in this next big set release, and coming out next year sometime. So that'll be pretty fun and exciting. Dude, what are you doing? I said 12 minutes. We've only gone like 3 minutes.
Not like 4
Got 9
minutes.
more minutes to go.
It's like 10 minutes.
All right, come on, get downstairs. I'll play with you later. Watch the Bills. All right.
Are you done?
No, not yet. I'm working on it. You're interrupting me. You're slowing me down.
Yeah, that's pretty
All
fun.
right. All right, Spiel Rahu got the Cloud Spirit. Sweet. So you said that was number 13.
That was 13th, yep.
All right, sweet. Bring the soccer ball to Sophie. Cheetah. 2 of 3.
Mike would be so fast if only it were for those interruptions.
Be almost done. All right.
13 minutes.
Oh, so Cheetah gets the Atlas. That's a nice
All right.
hit. Regardless, all Atlas are pretty rare and special. Ooh, the Gothic Tower, Mikhail.
Gothic Tower. There's 16th copy of this one.
16th, incredible. Yeah, I remember some. Do you have the factoid of which is the most rare of the 3? There was one that was strangely
Yeah, I always
more
forget
rare
it.
than the others.
It's Lone Tower. There's only 6 Lone Towers.
Okay, that's a beautiful one. I love that artwork.
Yep. All 3 of those towers.
Jack, come on, man.
Why?
Chibi fan? All right.
Why, Dad?
Is he on? Oh, okay. He is on there twice. Yep. I think I saw him in the chat earlier.
Can I do it?
Do what?
Nothing.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, not even scared.
Lindsay Crummett. You're not even scared? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
16th copy.
16th. Let me take a look at this one and see if there's any change on this. The
What's
Scarecrow.
What's
It's an ordinary relic. Did it stay a relic? I thought it became a minion for some reason.
No, it's still the relic.
Still a relic, yeah. Went from 3 to 2 to cast. At the start of each player's turn, nearby airborne minions they control must move away from the Scarecrow. Yeah, it's awesome. It's got like a scares other minions effect. Airborne minions can't enter this location. So kind of different effect, but similar type of concept. Jack, go downstairs. Come on.
Why?
Can't be in here.
Why?
Because it's the rules. And you're slowing me down. I'm going to be here all day if you keep interrupting. No time to play. It's out of control. All right. 7 to go. Didn't even last 2 seconds. Get out of here.
Okay.
All right. GB fan again. Back to back. All right. Better luck on this one. All right, man. Here we go. Dude! You're like a shadow. I didn't even see him creep up. Scenthounds. Oh, that's huge, man. Even though that's an ordinary, this is such an iconic card. I think this is the first artwork that Eric ever revealed on social media. So I've always been partial to this one. And, of course, he kept the original painting. I love this beautiful artwork. I love Modesty in general.
I love how they all look together.
Yeah.
16 copies of that, too. That's interesting. Those two are alphabetically together, Scarecrow and Scenthounds, and there's been a lot of pulls where they both come from the same pack. Oh, Mike is distracted. So there's been pledge packs. It's been opened in 11 pledge packs, and six of those packs had both a Scarecrow and a Scenthound.
Wow. Interesting. So, yeah, they're usually paired together in packs. Yeah, you wonder, like, if they had, like, a more limited number of print sheets for those. And, I guess we have a reasonable sample size at this point to know which cards were printed as samples. It's not often that we get surprised, but when we find the elite or unique, sometimes we do get, like, a huge surprise. I don't think we get surprised as much at the ordinary or exceptional level anymore, but I think there still might be some discovery at elite or unique.
I'm almost certain that we got all the ordinaries, but the exceptionals, we've had a couple surprises come from those too fairly recently. I think we're missing 1 or 2 more exceptionals even.
Wow, awesome. That'd be cool. All right, Cheetah. I think this is his 3rd. Yeah, he's off the board after this one. The Guile Sirens, nice. So this is really awesome because, of course, beautiful artwork. We have the alternate artwork that was in the pledge pack, if I recall, or the box topper, one or the other. And then the Curio version that emerged, and it's exceptional mythics. So the mythics name was eliminated.
Yep, that's the 4th copy.
Wow.
But to be aware, they are in the precons also.
Okay.
There's a few more from the precons.
Yeah, exceptionals are insanely rare. And that's a beautiful.
Only 4 of them.
I remember this painting was sold early on and then resold for quite a bit. Oh. It did pretty well on reselling that one. Amazing artwork by Elvira. It's a fan favorite for sure. All right. She still has several knights for sale. If anybody's interested, they could reach out to me. The Gilded Knights.
Hey, Locust.
Arthurian Legends.
My pleasure. This spreadsheet is fun, and it's not much work anymore. I did most of it. Now it's just gotta follow the pack breaks and have fun with everyone else.
It's awesome having that data.
Responding to a comment there, thanking me in the chat.
Yeah. Good call. Locusnism? Locusnism. Drown.
Yeah.
So Dan regrets not buying that Drown kit we offered. It had the original painting, the sample card, the alpha card, and I think it had the alpha foil, maybe non-foil and foil, and also an artist proof. So it was like the ultimate Drown collection by Alan
That's
Pollock.
also great art. I love it.
Yeah.
17th copy, by the way. It's a lot of
17. Okay.
A lot.
Tons of those. Everyone's got a Drown. But yeah, Alan's like freaking paintings are unbelievable. He had several at Sorcery Con, and then we got the one up for auction. It ends tonight for the Reckless Squire, and then he's got a few others that he's gonna offer in time. I think maybe after the new year. All right, so 4 left to go.
Oh, 2 exceptionals and elite. We saved the best for last today.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like how that played out. All right, Ian. Yeah, we're going to hit some big hits here, unless there's been some weird anomalies where there has not been an elite or unique. So hopefully it's not one of those packs.
That's true, yeah.
And there's been like an extraordinary typically instead of the big hitter, or like in few very rare cases. It's kind of interesting to see the off-centering here. It's pretty noticeable on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Left side versus right. Oh!
Ooh.
The Gilded Aegis. Exceptional. That became a unique. Man, that's hot. I had this like back in it, and I got the original painting back here too. I'll go grab it in a minute and show you guys.
Yeah, 4 of those and no precons.
Wow. 4. Yeah, this is one I had. Grab it here.
Yeah, it's a nice art. I wish I'd see that card played more. It doesn't
I
seem to
know.
get played.
Yeah, because it was like huge as a sample card. But we'll revisit that in a minute. Or like in the, maybe when it was a playtest card. But this is one I had reframed because I had this like solid black matte frame that just wasn't doing it. But I really thought this particular frame had a lot of character to it. It's a lot more rugged and fitting for a shield.
I agree, that looks really nice. Even on my tiny phone screen, it looks really good.
Yeah, thanks, man. There it is. Screenshot it, guys. It's always at least one epic moment in these breaks. So the Gilded Aegis with the sample card. All right, so exceptional relic to save your skin. Genesis, the bearer of this Aegis has Iron Skin until end of turn. Bearer also has +1 power. Okay.
That's pretty weak. Iron Skin until end of turn.
Yeah, I think like it must have been in the pre-sample card era. So Ian got that. Good job, man. They had there was another version of it very early on. It was like very powerful, and then they kind of nerfed it for alpha.
Okay.
I'll have to go dig up the archives.
That's another keyword that was removed. I like that one.
Iron Skin?
Yep. If you want that, there's one ordinary with Iron Skin. It's the turtles. So if you want to get that, that's the cheapest way to do it.
Cafe open. All right. Oh, took the zoom off for the painting. All right, cafe open. Here we go. The York Crossbowman. Another Modesty, and an exceptional too. So that's going to be pretty rare.
Also the 4th copy.
4th copy, wow. And it has the Iron Skin mechanic, so another pretty big hit there, I would say. Whenever you get like a keyword change, a rarity change, card title maybe to a lesser extent. I mean, some people think that's pretty cool. You got like a character type change, like the Mythics. Those are the big hitters. Or a card that was not used in alpha, or some that maybe have not been used in the game at all yet, like the Time Stop. I died to hit another Time Stop.
We got a few in Arthurian Legends, not too many. I think 4 still.
Yep. The Wolpertinger.
Yeah, Hunting Party.
And the Hunting Party from Modesty.
And then there was the Flamewave art got used in the one of those the Blaze.
So AKK Bro is going to get this Atlas
How many Let me look it up. I got to prioritize the card flip here.
Yeah. Ooh, Lighthouse. Wow. So this is the hit, the Elite. Wind whirls and water swirls in one elite site. This site is both a river and a tower. Man, epic.
Yes, that's the first one. I think there's another one out there, but that's the first one I know for sure confirmed.
Wow.
I was expecting it, obviously, because we know the dual set should be there. But
dude, AKK Bro does all the breaks, man. So he was probably due for some luck, but that is an incredible hit. It's an elite. First one we've pulled. Is it the first one ever or second, you're saying?
The first, well, it's not the first one out there. I think, let's see what, I have it listed as there's one from an art pack, but I don't know where exactly. It's just, I know it's out there. So I'm only aware of one other in existence, and I don't know where it was pulled from, basically. Okay. So this is the first confirmed pull.
Wow. Such a gorgeous artwork from Marta. And Marta is working on several new artist proofs with her Arthurian Legends set and altars, I believe, as well. So she said she'll mail those out to me after the new year, and there'll be some auctions coming up. But this was an elite, of course, as a sample card, and it went to an exceptional in the alpha debut. It's a dual land, so having a dual land sample card is enormous for starters. You have a rarity change, went from elite to exceptional, an exceptional site of water and air. So let me see. Did they reference All right, Wind Swirls. This site is both a river and a tower. So instead of using that's a pretty interesting. Let me go back so you guys can see the mechanic. Both a river and a tower. So instead of using the elemental type in the description, they say a river and a tower. I was wondering if it referenced wind because they changed wind to air in the alpha version, but that is not referenced here in the main type line. They say river and tower. Dude, that's pretty
interesting. Yeah, because there's less downside to it because you can still have the Genesis mechanics of the others.
Yeah, that is a banger. Very nice. The guy that's sold me this pack is probably kicking himself. He told me to break. He's like, Mike, it's gonna be hard to watch, man. The obligatory spin for Mildemed. I was like, you got to put that out of your mind because you probably were never gonna open that pack. So it would have just been there sealed. You would have never had any single card in there anyway.
Yeah, then no one would ever have that card.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of the unicorns. I mean, that's always going to be the case because elites and uniques are so rare. But let me go back to the overhead. All right, Milton Ed. So you're one off of missing the banger, but hopefully you'll have an exceptional here. Nope. Okay, so it's ordinary quick magic, the dodge roll from Petty.
15 copies.
15. Okay. So it's pretty rare. It's got the quick magic mechanic, which are pretty awesome. Some people collect that as a subset. And there you have it. We'll review from Jeff. We had the Miracle Workers. Card sticking to it. Miracle Workers. And I want to keep that co-located with his Alpha Pack. And then Dodge Roll. Lighthouse. York Crossbowman. The Gilded Aegis. Really awesome. Drown. Guile Sirens was a great hit. Scent Hounds was a great hit for an ordinary. Scarecrow. The Towers. All Atlas sites are good. Minor Explosions. Pretty iconic. Cauldron Crone's a big one from Drew. Awesome artwork from Easley. And the Spin Attack from Truitt. Not bad. Not bad at all. So it's a pretty high value pack when you hit an elite or unique that has a pop 1 or 2. That's awesome. And I think, let me see here.
So there's a question, Heat Ray. 15 copies of Heat Ray, plus there's 1 in each precon. For whoever asked that in the chat.
Okay. So I'm going to go to the wheel. And while we have, so I have all the people that participated in the break. I'll open Arthurian first, since I'm going to give away the rest of this box to someone who participated in the break here. We'll do that, and then I'll go to Alpha and Beta. So you're welcome to stick around if you like. Cheetah. Cool. Cheetah had 3 spots on the wheel because he bought 3 sample packs and proved his odds. So you're going to get, what, 2/3? There was 12 people that participated. 24 pack box, that's right. So you're getting half a box of Arthurian Legends on top of the sample packs. Not bad. And he's already in on the next one. And he had some pretty decent hits, as I recall.
Okay, while I'm logging, did that pack have a sticker on the back? Did it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So where is that from again?
Either US or UK.
I'm pretty certain you can mark that as US because the guy I bought it from is in the US. And I think he did mention that he got that from Kickstarter. It wasn't one that he acquired and resold. All right, Cheetah. So let's do this. We're going to go back to the overhead. I'm going to set aside your... Let's reflect on how you did on these sample breaks. So you got Cheetah. All right, yeah, so that's right. You got the Atlas Tower, if I remember correctly. And I'll put your cards together with your stuff. Yeah, you got the Mummies, the Tower. Oh, and the Guile Sirens. Damn, he did pretty good.
Oh, wow.
And half a box of Arthurian Legends. Not bad. All right, so let's get a box ready for him. Cheetah.
Wait. Did I miss it? There's a question in the chat. What tier do you have to be to join the break? I don't think you need any.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Is there a discount?
If you're talking about for the discounted rate for the next one, you can just sign up at any tier. I'm not gonna miss it.
So anyone can join the break though. You don't have to be a patron at all. But if there's a discount for patrons.
Yeah, for the one I'm gonna do next for the holiday special break.
Oh, the holiday special one. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that at $350 a slot, so it's a lot cheaper than it usually is.
Oh, cool.
If you're in the Patreon, otherwise it'll be the standard 400. Yeah, I've been trying to like add value to Patreon. It's a nice thing. It helps with like getting nickel and dime by freaking the round table. By like StreamYard and all this nonsense. Okay, no curio. So the costs go up. Patreon's pretty awesome because it's stable. Oh wait, there's another one.
You check the other one for curio?
Nah.
No
dice.
That.
It would be funny if I got that curio. All right, just ask.
Pull all the ones you kill, all the curios you hate.
All right, Daniel's in on the next break. Thanks, man. So again, guys, when I post it, remind me. Oh, look at that, the Reckless Squire. We get in foil, dude. There's always like some aspect of like karma that plays out in these. There you go. Now I gotta pose it. All right, hang on. Let's get through the rest of it. Oh, just a rock. Now I gotta grab the original painting again.
Everyone was freaking out about just a rock when they announced it.
Do a little exhibition. Yeah, and now nobody plays it, right?
Yeah.
I watch the gameplay content creator channels. All right, guys. There's the original painting.
Huh.
You guys can screenshot this one, too. So you get it later. And there you have it. The Reckless Wire. Charge. Let's check out the foil. Awesome. Yeah, it's a great painting. I remember like seeing it on, like it looks pretty cool as full art on the back, but I was like, you see it on the card and you're like, oh yeah, not bad. But then the original painting looks incredible. It's like, it just looks like a photograph almost, right? Like the quality of Alan's work is just next level. It's unbelievable.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. All right, man. So maybe it's a sign, Cheetah, gonna buy the painting. I don't know if he owns any originals. Owning original paintings is pretty awesome. And then you're gonna get the curio. It's a slippery slope. And you can get an artist proof, but there's no sample card variant. So that's where it ends. Alright. Throw that baby in a top loader for you. But of course the first foil we pull is the Alan Pollock painting. It's currently up for auction. It's Sorcery Community Facebook group and Collector Art House Discord. You can join either of those. It's linked in the comments of the video. And bid on that. I think it's at $13.50 right now. The reserve is not that high on that one. There's a buy it now for $4,000 if someone really wants it and just wants to claim it. The reserve is lower than that, I'll say, but it gets revealed when it's met. Well, I really like that art from Modesty. There you go. The Rodney Matthews. Got to reach back out to Rodney. We've both been pretty busy. I'm hoping he'll do more artist proofs after the new year.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to check in and see if he got his proofs for...
So the Rodney Matthews paintings, those are all existing paintings from before that he had, or did he do art for Sorcery?
The only new one that he did for this set is the new Avatar. The Magoo, as people call it, I guess.
Oh, okay. That was the new one.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And a lot of them, yeah. So a lot of those other ones, like he had done a lot of Arthurian Legends type paintings before, like projects dating back to the 80s or 90s. I forget. I posted it in the Facebook community group, the reference to where it was, and then comparing each piece. Because they had different titles and... Oh, here we go. Oh, Four Waters!
Oh, wow.
Wow! Oh, man. Holy shit, what a hit, dude. He is on fire.
Top two cards in the set, I think.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Wow. So the free throw-in, Cheetah hits a Four Waters. Good lord. Dude, you gotta deal that one to me. I love Severin, but I never open stuff. It's weird. I just go for paintings and stuff. I don't open and go for the regular cards. But wow, what a hit, man. She had that at the Spiel Essen show. So fans got to see that in person. I think you guys might have seen on Instagram. If you follow me at it's called Collector Art House Media on Instagram, because I had a Collector Art House page and somehow it like froze up and it was like unrecoverable. So I had to go with Collector Art House Media. But I post shorts on there all the time, and you get to see a lot of original paintings and special unique type things, spellcraft cards, sample cards, all kinds of stuff. And I have the Queen Guinevere, which is going to be coming to auction sometime after the holidays. And I did a video short that I posted there on Instagram. You guys can check out. Or on the community group, I posted a picture. The Wyvern got chilling out there in the glare of the lighting. Wow, what a hit. I need stones. I opened 2 foil alpha stones, but he never opens foil severns. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Wait, what Wait, what are you talking about? The foil stones are severns. What do you mean I never open severns? I don't understand. Did I say that? No, I meant I never open cards in general. I do breaks every once in a while, but I don't like open a bunch of stuff for myself. So I spend my money on paintings and proofs and different things. Yeah, what a card. Wow. The 4 waters. Yeah, in the one box I did open for the preview I did. Ooh. There's a sword and shield, so we're hitting all the Alan Pollocks. I did open the necklace from Severn. So I hit Severn foils all the time, apparently. That's pretty cool. This reminded me of one of the Guardians. Yeah, it's an awesome artwork. I think he told me he sold this painting fairly recently, actually. Man, it's just so, like, perfectly done. It's incredible. I can't even read my own handwriting. And he's painting with, like, laser precision. All right, I got to do this. So the waters is always facing. Look at that. Gorgeous. He just traded his foil 4 waters for some of those pre-sample cards. Yeah. I might shoot you a development card for that waters if you want. I don't know. I strangely don't care as much about regular cards. I like weird, unique, like historic items. And oh, that's a sick artwork. I think I saw this one at the, if I remember correctly, I think Drew had that at the IX Art Show.
Oh. Was
He definitely had the yeah. He had the Fomorians there too.
Oh,
which is really cool to see. It's like a paired. It's 2 separate paintings, but it's like a paired concept.
Right. Yeah. Or it's even part of like the same canvas, isn't it? It's are they totally separate?
No, it's separate pieces.
Oh, okay.
They were framed separately and stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know. I assume he must have like had the canvas sitting side by side and did it almost like a continuous
right. They look
piece.
like they connect.
Yeah. All right, 2 more packs. So in half a box, you got the 4 waters. So I guess
I
people.
think you already got most of the uniques too. That's a.
Did I?
Yeah, I think I counted 4.
Oh, yeah, no.
4 non-foil uniques already.
Nice. So in the other half of the box that are in these, I guess you guys can sleep easy. There's probably not any banger grails in there, although there could always be a curio. So we'll see if people have the discipline to keep it sealed for display. Right.
Yeah.
Guess the odds of another foil unique might be low at least. Oh, another foil here coming up. Ooh, the Red Breast Robin. Beautiful artwork.
It's a fun card.
By Heidi Talifer. Yeah. I think she was working on some too that she was going to send off to me to be auctioned for artist proofs. Oh, was that
another couple? I think there was another Squire earlier too.
Oh, did I miss it? I think I thought I looked at it. Was it in that pack?
Maybe. Yeah, in that last pack. Earlier at the beginning, there was a Squire. Oh no, it wasn't a Squire. It was
this weightless.
Yeah, no, there's.
That would have been the one.
There was, I think, Rescuer was the one that looked like a Squire.
Gotcha. All right, so in 12 packs, you hit the 4 waters. So you got a unique, exceptional, and 2 ordinary foils in 4 packs. Not bad. Man, the 4 waters is beautiful. Take a look at that again. Very nice. All right, man. So Slow Cheetah. Where did I put his stuff? Get disorganized. somewhere around here. Did I put it in a
I
box
haven't, I
already?
haven't
Where did
heard
I put
that.
it? Yeah, it's in
Two
a
unladen
box.
swallows open at Sorcery. That's cool. That's the best curio from this set.
The unladen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ended up getting the unladen and the Quentin Hoover one. What was that called? I'm blanking on the name. The dragon, the wyvern. Is
The
it
wyvern.
wyvern?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Wyvern. Yeah.
Wyvern. I'd say wyvern.
Yeah, those are probably, I'd say, my two favorites. There's some pretty good curios in Arthurian Legends.
I mean, the gilded cards, I consider those curios too, really. All the gilded knights
Yeah.
are awesome.
Of course, those are amazing, yeah. For a chase category. Aside from those, I'd say like wyvern and the unladen, yeah, are pretty big.
I agree.
All right, so we're going to do an alpha and beta break. And who was in on this one? No AKK bro. Had 10 alpha. Get organized here. Spiel Rahu had 12 from alpha. 12 alpha. Mil2 med. 6 alpha. Ghost Pants. 12 alpha. AKK bro.
Are you done?
No, not yet, buddy.
How many minutes?
Working through it. Probably like 16, 17 minutes maybe.
60, 70 minutes long.
I don't know. 10 alpha, 12 beta for AKK bro. And he hit that Marta card, right? That's pretty sick.
But no, Alpha looked really good, yeah. The print density isn't as high, but you can't really see that looking at the cards. It's real close. And the colors were all nice. I think they got the colors right for Arthurian Legends. I finally got some summer beta in my hands, and they're too dark.
Oh, really?
The original beta, first print, definitely too light, too faded. I'd had Alpha first, and I got my first beta packs, and I thought there was something wrong with the lighting because it just like kind of faded.
Interesting.
And then the summer beta is it's just too dark, too much color. But Alpha and the AL, I think I'd have got it right color-wise.
So you thought summer beta? You thought was too dark? I haven't seen summer beta yet.
Yeah,
This is going to be
especially the blues, but they're all it's just too much color and just too dark.
Interesting. All right, I'm going to open beta first, and we'll save the alpha for last for the finale. Because 12 of these are going to go, let's see. We had 10 or 12 for AKK bro. And then we'll do his 12, and then we'll do the rest for Sean.
You want me hanging out for this too? Objectively, there's not much I can add, but hey, it's fun to still fun to do.
You're welcome to.
All right, cool.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Trying to mix it up a little bit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 beta for the bro.
Some people care about where they're from. Where did you take those packs from?
I did it like 3 across to mix
all
it
right,
up
so
a
all
bit.
from the top. All right.
Yeah, all from the top.
People all have these theories of which the places are likely to have certain things. I don't pay much attention to that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, like, if people still did that for beta. That was definitely a thing for alpha, where people were like, oh, that curio is always in the lower right last pack or lower left, and then everyone was, like, kind of coming up in different stuff and debunking it. It's really awesome to open alpha and beta again. It's been a while since I've done it, so I've done, like, several Arthurian Legends recently.
Right.
And going back to it is really fun.
Yeah, no, I agree. Almost feels like going home.
It's got like a nostalgic vibe to it.
Yeah,
already.
even just from a couple of years ago, it still feels nostalgic.
Yeah, that's when you know you have a great product on your hands.
But like beta, like even that Rift Valley, I think it's even worth money, like a few bucks.
Oh yeah, interesting.
There's quite a few.
Ooh, hit the mix.
Like yeah, even like there's quite a few multi-dollar elites in beta.
Flame color, very nice. I don't think I've seen this in foil yet, because I haven't
Okay.
opened a lot of
Yeah, no,
betas. Look,
they all look nice.
it's like a scratch across its face and
Oh,
chin a little bit on that one.
I just have to
Wow.
look at the full art side then. What a
Yeah,
shame.
that's amazing. Wow.
When those foils came out, those were like $100. Those foils.
Really?
And people didn't realize that they were ordinary rarity. I think,
Okay.
and not worth nearly as much now.
That's interesting. So we got the mix. Pretty nice. So this is yeah, first wave beta, not the summer print.
Okay.
Yeah, that one, it didn't look like a roller line. It was more of like a scratch on the surface. It's kind of strange. Yeah, so the Jussie Pilkus, that's available exclusively to Patreon members for the Alpha Complete set, but I'll probably let it ride for another week or two or something for Patreon if anyone decides to jump on that, and then I'll open it up to the public for the Alpha Artist Proof Complete sets by artist. I'm offering exclusively through Patreon for starters. And they're getting scooped up fast. Almost all of them went within the first 5 minutes of listing. But the Jussie, I mean, it's interesting because he has so many cards in Alpha that it adds up. And then it's how do you value an artist proof without art on it? It's kind of a double-edged sword because some may say the art adds most of the value. Others say well, there's only 25 of them, so they're still very scarce, and they like the idea of a blank slate, blank canvas to be able to do whatever they want with it. Some people actually like blank backs just to collect them like that, and others might commission it or something. I'm actually working with one of the people that bought the sets. We're going to commission the artist to paint the entire set, which is going to be insane.
Wow.
It'll probably take a while, but chip away at it over 2025. And yeah, he very nicely said he'd like me to reveal those on the channel as we do it. So I won't say which artist it is. It's a very exciting, high-profile artist.
Nice.
And this person agreed to do it next year over time.
Cool.
So that's going to be pretty incredible.
Is it going to be purely based on their own ideas, or are you giving ideas?
Yeah, he wants to do it. The guy that's paying for it wanted to just let this person express their own ideas.
Okay.
Because they're a very creative and unique artist. So that's fun too, because then you get the artist's own creative vision and their own style, and you get to see new art wow, this one has all kinds of roller lines. While we wait for a year, seeing new art is awesome. All right. So he hit several foils already. Interesting. What are people saying in the chat here? Printing is hard. I hate trying to calibrate images such that they print correctly. What's he talking about? Self-same. I must have missed some context on that. Probably the scratches and roller lines. Yeah, you wonder how much they printed and what goes into print quality. Do they need to clean the roll? You know, how your normal inkjet at home, you got to clean the cartridges every once in a while, right? Otherwise, it starts to streak and smear. But with scratches and stuff, I don't know if they need to change mechanical parts within the printer, or really, I don't know a whole lot about how that works. I think all games have their issues to some extent, but go ship. Awesome artwork. All right, we hit a slow spell here. 12 for AKK, bro. Yeah, I think actually when I do that next sample pack break too, I'll open another alpha box. If anybody wants to do another alpha break, but I won't hold up the. I thought that was another mix replication. I won't hold up the break if the sample pack sells first. But if an alpha box also sells, we'll include that. Do a sample and an alpha. All right, AKK bro, you crushed on the sample pack break, and then oh god, more company. Watch the painting. Watch where you're walking. You hit the mix, the avatar, and 2 foils.
Hi.
Hello.
Dad, play with me.
Yeah, I'll definitely will after I'm done here. Where's Jack? Are you supposed to be playing with him downstairs?
Jack, no. And they're washing their hands.
He's washing his hands?
Yeah, washing their hands.
That's a good idea. Gotta keep it clean.
My hands clean.
Alright, good job. See you later. Close the door over there. Alright. So the rest of this will go to Sean for the beta. See if we left him any juice left. There was only a few foils there. The mix was the other one that was in that batch. So we got about...
You guys talk about the binders in the chat. They heard TCG players love RNG. They like the gambling aspect of it, so they put that in the slot sizes.
Well, your focus on hygiene. All right, Sean, we're going to whip through this one a little faster so we get into the grand finale alpha. Who was that extra? Oh, that extra pack was for Mill2 Med on the alphas. All right, so I got that set aside. Ooh, another mix. So we had 2 mix Ignis today. Interesting. It's been kind of quiet lately. Yeah, we had the drama over the beta reprint. We had the binder issue, and then it kind of got quiet. Maybe people are busy for the holidays, or they're all like burnt out from bitching and moaning too much. But yeah, I guess like when it started getting kind of annoying and overplayed, I went back and I started listening to the gameplay channels again, and the gameplay. Well, it's more so like I'm not as into like watching people actually play the game. It's more so people talking about like the cards, I guess the power levels of the cards, like the meta relevancy, which cards people are playing with, combos. I think that's really interesting content. I enjoy that even as someone that's more on the collector side of the spectrum.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's good to know that. Oh, that's a good one. Highland Princess.
Yeah, that's huge. I'll sleeve that up. Big card. I think I have one left of those. Oh, the Sorcerer. It's Alpha as the Grid Lord. But I think I have one more of those artist proofs from Vincent Pompetti. Maybe that's the one I'll run tonight. I was thinking about doing a throwback to a Pompetti or Elvira Palakowska. It's been a while since we had a Palakowska. Yeah, I always talk about how I regret not buying the Highland Princess. Beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
And it's a powerhouse card.
So what curios have you pulled yourself? You've opened quite a few packs for the channel, right? Did you pull any?
The only one is the Arthurian Legends Wyvern.
Oh, okay, that's the only curio. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I ended up making a deal to acquire that one. Not yet, Jack.
5 minutes.
What are you guys doing? Why don't you go outside and play with the neighbors?
Mom, we're watching our face.
All right, watch out for the paintings. There's a lot of paintings
We're
around.
watching our face. Now we got plug. Do our clothes.
You going with the Mohawk today?
Yeah.
Ooh, the online eel. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice work. All right, Jack. Oh, Lava Salamander. Sold that one ages ago. What? Ooh, nice. What is that?
It's Maddie's.
Oh, that's very nice. All right, Jack, get out of here.
Hello.
No one's coughing into the camera.
I'm not coughing. It's an elbow.
Hairball. Hairball, not an airball.
Elbow.
All right. Why's your tongue? Is your tongue blue? Oh, it's just the light.
What?
Nothing.
You think my face is blue?
Your tongue looked blue, but it was just the lighting. The Elementalist. The spell.
Let's get out of here.
I actually have the Dispel painting. I gotta get that.
Love those
They're gonna
two.
bump into the Gadu. Yeah, I'm worried they're going. I gotta get that framed up one of these days. It's a beautiful artwork. The original. It's pretty large too. The painting. It's nice. All right, what's going on? I stole the Pompetti AP from Art House. Still can't believe it. Everyone asleep. Which one was that, Dan? Is Melissa Benson selling originals? I don't think so. To my knowledge, I don't know that she's sold any of them. And she hasn't sold artist proofs either. So that when I sell those artist proofs, the complete set, that's going to be a big draw. I think I'm going to do that. I don't know. That's going to come to Patreon maybe next weekend. Probably next weekend or the weekend after. I think maybe I'll do it on New Year's Day. I'll do it in the new year to kick it off in style. The 4 cores, those are monsters. How do you price those? I don't know. To have any of the cores from Alpha as an artist proof, pop 29 when you include the 25 She God and then the 4 from Avatar Pledged here. It's pretty huge. The Unland Angler. Yeah, it's pretty slick. Awesome artwork. So it's cool seeing that new Angels and Demons artwork from Drew. As a spoiler for the next set.
Oh,
so
that's
I guess
the spoiler picture, yeah.
Yeah, and Sophie interviewed him, and I think he said that Simon commissioned that painting from Drew, and then they ended up using it for the set as well. It's kind of second time that happened with Drew Tucker, because Mike Pelly commissioned him for the King Arthur that was used. They revealed that at Sorcery Con, and I think is that going to be for the Dust Store? Did they say Dust Store promo? They made a card out of it.
For which card? Oh, the King Arthur?
Yeah, the King Arthur artwork that Drew Tucker did.
That was Death Store, yeah.
That's cool. The unfortunate thing is I don't know, does anybody play with King Arthur?
Not much that I've seen it.
Yeah. I imagine like if you draft it, I guess the knights are most relevant in the limited draft format, but in constructed, it's kind of interesting. There haven't been like
a lot of the knights are used, but the King Arthur is especially he's got all 4 colors. Though there's a few ways you can get him out, like mixes. Mixes remove all threshold for that turn, so not just like if you have the fire mix, then he removes the need to use any of the threshold.
Spark Mage.
Another.
Yeah. Yeah, Cosmic saying he wanted Tucker in Vegas, so he would have come, but he was invited to. Coincidentally, there was an event in Europe that did. Oh, that's awesome. That had both Magic and Sorcery combined. I think they had like 250 people or so, or maybe it was. I don't know. It was pretty sizable.
Okay, I saw something about that.
Yeah, because the Magic tournaments are pretty large, right? So it's mostly Magic and then also Sorcery.
It wasn't like an old school Magic thing, right?
Yeah, I think it was like put on by guys that have an old school thing there in Europe, a group. So Drew was invited to go to that and pre-committed to that before Sorcery Con, so that's why he wasn't there. Otherwise, Drew travels a lot. He goes to a lot of events, and he certainly would have come. We talked about it when I saw him at the IX Art Show. So hopefully next year, there is going to be a Sorcery Con. I don't want to like pre-announce what's going on with Sorcery Con, but I will say that Sorcery Con will be expanding. And what's going to happen is we're looking to host like smaller scale events. Still, another mix foil. So still sizable events, but smaller scale than the main event. So there'll be regional events, like the first Sorcery Con was in Seattle. That's where you're at, Eric, right? Seattle area?
Yep.
So that's going to continue. There's going to be an announcement. If there hasn't been an announcement on that already, right? The next Seattle
there's
Sorcery
nothing
Con.
official. They say they're doing it, but nothing was announced.
So there's going to be information coming on that soon. We still have like the planning committee, David and Alex and myself. I help with the art aspects of these events, and then a few other guys are involved. John Carter has been a tremendous help. He's a real experienced event coordinator. We have a meeting every Monday, and we talk about the future of Sorcery Con and planning these like regional events that'll be launching.
Okay, cool. It's good that
year.
you're involved with that. I didn't know that you were that involved.
Yeah, so I helped a lot. Like I did the weekly meetings for like several months. I wasn't there for like the first month or two when I first started planning it, but then Drew Holmes, when he was before he joined the company, he asked me to help with the art stuff, and then I helped get all the artists to come to Sorcery Con in Vegas, and then I'm staying on for the future of Sorcery Con too. and trying to help that every year. But we've been talking about doing like regional events also.
Yep.
So hopefully there'll be an event like roughly quarterly, I guess I'd say, would be the ideal. So like throughout the year, there's a lot of opportunities to get out there in different parts of the country. It'll be like across the whole U.S., different regions, and there'll be pretty sizable events. But like then SorceryCon will be like the big grand finale event that has the most artists and formats and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty.
So the regional events are going to be more major than I thought. It's only like once a quarter, so.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking to like maybe have affiliate hosts, or partner up with like other people that from different areas of the country that can host the event and similar type standards of quality and experience, and so you get a similar like SorceryCon like vibe, and then once a year you go to the big annual SorceryCon event. Be pretty sick.
Sounds great. And you want to have artists at all of those regional events also?
Yeah, it might be like just a few artists instead of like
of course,
double-digit numbers. Yeah. But yeah, it would be nice to like give it like a smaller scale feel of what the SorceryCon experience is, and artists, because we want it to be like multifaceted, where it's not like it's obviously gameplay is a huge part of it, but it's not the entire thing. It's also like It's also like appeals to collectors and art enthusiasts and stuff.
I welcome anyone interested in sorcery, whatever you do. It's all the community. It's all the ecosystem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alpha. Nothing like alpha.
Alpha. There we go.
The value, there's like, first of all, you get the 39 packs instead of 36 packs.
Yep.
And then the cards are worth more. And then you get 4 hits. Like, I guess you count the hits, it's basically the 4 cores and the phosphorus stone. But then in alpha, you get 4 more, so it's almost twice as many hits.
Yeah.
It's just so much. It's so cool to open.
Yeah, it's cool. You get the elemental avatars. The Frazettas are all exclusive to alpha. Would you consider I was talking about this recently. I think I like posted. I posted a picture of the Avatar of Air painting that I have back there with the 4 Frazettas, because I just sold the 4 set artist proof set of the alpha Frazettas, and I was debating whether I would include the Eric's Curiosa as an alpha exclusive, because they have like the beta Curio version. So I can't don't fully call it exclusive. I guess the only true exclusives are the elemental avatars and the Frazetta artwork.
Yeah, right? I don't count Curios as part of the set. They're just some extra things thrown in. They're so cute.
Yeah, that's the nuance of it, right? So it's not in the core set, so it kind of is alpha exclusive. I don't know. I kind of wish they hadn't done the beta Curio variant of it. That seemed like one of those meme troll type moves where they're like, "Oh, you guys think it's not going to be in beta, huh? We'll show you." But I would have rather it just been like an iconic, printed only once with that artwork in alpha. Let me just mix these up in random, so we get rid of pack theory.
Good.
Coalition theory. I don't know how well I'm doing at randomizing, but alright. So we got a few people in on this one. Spiel Rahu, Miltu Med, Ghost Pants, and AKK Bro. Let's go down the line. So let's top off AKK Bro, since he hit the sand. He's on fire. He had the 12 beta, 10 alpha, and then he hit the Marta Molina Lighthouse sample card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 alpha. All right.
Already been a great day. This is crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Andrew Lum says, hopefully there will be sorcery events hosted in the Southeast Asia region too. So Southeast, you got to help me with geography, man. What does Southeast Asia mean? Give me some country names. I don't even know what it means. So we got Pudge Butcher. This is alpha, so this is big time now. AKK Bro for 10 is what we're doing. He gets a Vile Imp, not bad. What countries are we talking about when we say Southeast Asia? Because there's You know, Hain does some event, like small scale stuff, I guess, at LGS's in
Japan's not
Japan.
South Asia.
You got, okay.
Maybe.
Unique
Southeast
Crown
Asia
of
is
the
basically that thing like Vietnam
Singapore?
and the things around there. Singapore, I think, counts. Yeah.
That's where I wasn't sure. The dromedary.
India would be South Asia, and Japan would be East Asia. But so it's that I don't know, the isthmus or whatever that sticks out. I think that's Southeast Asia. Not exactly sure where the cutoff is, but
Where is the pond? Erie Lake? You talking about Lake Erie in upstate New York, man?
on Erie.
I don't think that qualifies as Southeast Asia. I'm probably missing context again. A Pollock does great animal pieces? A Pollock. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I was at the where was I at? I was at the IX Art Show last year. It was before Arthurian Legends came out, and then like I invited all the artists, the sorcery artists, to come out to dinner, and we were talking about like what was coming up in sorcery and talking about the Arthurian set. And of course, they can't say anything because they're under NDA and stuff. But they were kind of generically talking around it in a very high level generic context. And Alan was like, "Yeah, I did like a bunch of like animals and beast type stuff," and you know, he didn't say anything specific. But then we come to find out once AL actually came out that he had the one boar I know he did, the pig thing. But he is good at that. He had the werewolf in alpha. Stop me if I miss anything that's curio potential or something. Oh, Thailand in Southeast Asia. I don't know. I don't know like how big of the presence is in Asia. We saw like a bunch of beta boxes went to Singapore and then were sold to the US. There's a dual land. Step. Midland Army. It's a nice one. But yeah, I have no sense of like how large the Asia player market is. I think Haynes said it's like fairly small in Japan. And he's putting a lot of effort into it. He's pretty into it himself.
Yeah.
So he hosts, you know, he seems to like rent out some space at stores or like, I don't know, maybe little cafes and things and coordinates events.
Yeah, he seems really active. If they have any scene there, it's probably all because of him.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say because I think Japan is a really big market for Magic. So you would think there'd be some carryover. I should get Hayne back on the channel again for discussion, kind of see what's going on out there.
And TCGs in general, but there's also, you know, Japanese-based TCGs.
Mm-hmm. Atlantean Fate. Nice.
It's a great card.
Oh, Flesh and Blood is big in Asia? That makes sense. I mean, it seems like a big player market out there. And Flesh and Blood's a big-time player game that's had worldwide success with growing their player base. So speaking of which, it'll be interesting as we get into first quarter of 2025 here, what plans... Huh. Oh, someone's claiming the... Yeah, okay. Or you're... Orth, I saw your message. He claimed one of the Vivian altars. Yeah, it's a steal at $200 for an altar. You think about how much time it takes for an artist to paint in such detail for one of these cards. I think that's an extremely generous offer if anybody wants to claim one of those. All right, so you got nothing too crazy in his 10 alpha packs, but he absolutely crushed on the sample break. So not bad, AKK, bro. I think I'll use those as a breaker for now. Put your alpha in here. We're almost a third of the way through. All right. AKK, bro, squared away. Let's do Milton Med. So I had this extra pack. I'll do that one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He wanted one extra beyond the box. So this one was from that giveaway contest I was talking about that I got from the company like at least 2 years ago. Or something like that. It might have been post-alpha. It had to have been, I guess. I've just had those kind of sitting aside. Oh,
so beautiful.
No Gridlord. Which one? The Autumn Unicorn?
The unicorn's beautiful, but the whatever the elite was there, I forget
Oh,
already.
I might have missed it.
Oh, the
Sinkhole?
sinkhole. That's a pretty,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I did we did a special commission of that one. Was it
Mm,
Sinkhole? A couple years back. Macal's open to like commission paintings. We did like a few
okay.
per request for some folks, and he did an amazing. Yeah, I think we did 2 different Sinkhole variants. The guy wanted a concept. You know, do you do magic at all, Eric?
I mean, I have. I was
You know, what are
early.
those like monkeys called in magic?
The
There's like
Kurt ape, those early. Or,
no, it's the Arctic. There's like these Arctic white monkeys. I forget the
oh, I
name
don't
of
know.
it.
I only
I
know a
guess
real old stuff.
okay. It might be more modern scene. I don't know, but there's like a name for it. I didn't recognize it at first, and he was like, "Oh yeah, this is a thing in Magic. Ooh, it's a mix in Alpha. Nice mill." Um, and yeah, if anybody knows in the chat, like, what are those like those white Arctic monkeys called in Magic? He did a concept based on that, so it's kind of like a tropical sinkhole scene. And there was like Mikhail painted all these like he completely painted Sinkhole as another like large original painting concept,
Oh,
and he integrated this tropical vibe to it, where it had these monkeys like swinging from the trees and stuff. It was freaking incredible. He's so versatile and
wow.
talented. I got to dig it up. If he's watching, the guy did commission that. I'll DM him later and get an image of it. I think I shared it in the community group and Collector Art House Discord a long while back. It came out so good. I almost forgot about that. Also, we're on it. Oh, Cave Trolls. Let's see if we get the Curio. No, the Curio game. Those are. I wonder what those like Curio Cave Trolls are at price wise from Alpha.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So they're such like a weird goofball because I have several Curios from Alpha, but I never went for those.
Right.
So I was irritated by them.
Back when you thought it might be a one-time thing, and then
Yeah, and then they troll like every set. Beta and Arthurian Legends. Oh, focus is off. Yeah, it's a real nice artwork
Elite
by
foil.
Mikhail. Yeah, Elite Foil Solid. That's a good hit. All right, so you get the Elite Foil and the Mix Aqua. Not bad for 6 packs. There's probably some value there. There's probably some value in some of the uniques I might have overlooked. Uniques or elites. Non-foil. I don't really have a up-to-date pulse on the market for... Let me see. Did I have a box for him? Miltumed. For the singles and alpha, certainly. It's been a while. I don't sell
right. Yeah, I
those as
don't
much.
know either. I think it's mostly player driven in terms of like the beta value and the alpha beta. So the alpha value is going to be linked to that.
Right. Yeah, it's become almost like a player's market. Certainly for beta.
Yeah. But the alpha usually is just some kind of a multiplier.
I don't know if Ghost Pants is around in chat. I think Spiel Rahu I saw at one point, so we'll do his 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I took them off the two piles for some variants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for Spiel Rahu.
All right. Good luck.
There we go. Good luck. Yeah, Ragavan. That's it. Andrew Loom, you got it. The Ragavans. Those are the Arctic monkeys. So someone like DM me later and remind me to share that image. He's such an incredible artist, Mikhail. I think his proofs are really cool too because he does these like awesome, interesting, unique concepts. But he can paint like anything. So he did like I think he did like Blood Ravens or 2 that he was commissioned to do, and the Sinkhole. Riptide by Marta. Yeah, I can't wait to see the new Marta, what she comes up with for... Oh, I guess I'm too far away from the camera for autofocus. Can't wait to see what she does for her Arthurian Legends. Artist proofs.
Yeah, I like her the page in my foil page for her, my binder. She's got some really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool because she's kind of known for her landscape art.
And I love
And
those.
same,
Yeah.
Yep. Same with like Kaio originally, but they could do more than that. And then like Eric gave them the opportunity. Certainly Kaio has like all kinds of like amazing concepts in Arthurian Legends, but also Marta also kind of grew from that, and she Stone Gaze Gorgon's elite. She did the lug bog cat was pretty awesome.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know if she off the cuff. I can't remember if she had other non-landscape style artworks in Arthurian. Ragavan, Runer of Modern for a while. Yeah, I heard that was like a bit controversial. The Ragavans. Oh, there you go. I got a core. Sick.
All right.
We had a non-foil alpha core.
First big hit from these packs.
And a grapple shot.
Oh, that's nice too. Foil grapple shot. That's one of the.
Yeah. It has some grid lines on it, unfortunately. Roller lines. See across the foil, but yeah, the unique core. That's sick. First big hit. Sleeve that up.
Oh yeah, those are usually together, aren't they? The Philosopher's Stone is usually in the same pack with the Aqua Core. Was that a thing?
Same box?
I think. Yeah, same box.
Dude, how insane would that be?
Was it the Amethyst Core or was it the Aqua Core?
I don't remember. I think I might. I don't know if I've pulled a lot of Aqua Cores. I feel like I've pulled more. I don't know. Maybe. Who remembers in chat?
Oh, hey.
Browse isn't. That's a nice hit for unique. But yeah, I haven't opened like a ton of alpha on the channel. I'm gonna do like a lot more. I actually have like quite a bit of sealed alpha. So I'm definitely gonna offer more breaks, and I'll do that with the next sample pack break, as I mentioned.
Right.
Got to figure out
what from your original pledge.
Some of it was, but I actually ended up buying more over time.
Oh, okay.
I bought several more cases because I wanted to be able to do breaks for a long time, like years after initial debut. So
good thinking.
I was kind of like, I was kind of picking it up along the way, and I don't do like breaks at like a clip that like a Philosopher Cards does or Louis, like any like mainstream regularity. It's not like the primary thing I do. I do more art stuff, but I do enjoy opening it for the nostalgia factor.
Oh,
here you go, a foil lighthouse. We keep hitting the lighthouse, man. It's Lighthouse Day. The sample, I'll have to get a shot of that.
Sample lighthouse in the alpha foil.
Yeah, let's take a quick look. Someone could screenshot this. We hit, on the same day, we hit the Alpha Exceptional Foil Lighthouse and the Unicorn Pop 2, apparently, Lighthouse sample card. There it is. Let's get it to focus. Someone can screenshot it. It's kind of like the marquee hits of the day. Let me see if I can get it so it's a little more legible. There you go.
The two most valuable lighthouses.
Yeah. Good call. And then do it like this. Ooh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And doesn't have any. I got one. I missed out on the Kickstarter, but I did buy one Alpha Booster box to keep in the closet.
Yeah, it's fun to keep one sealed. Throw it in a bearish case, put it on the shelf. It's a historic memento. AB, you murdered earlier with that lighthouse. Oh yeah, I forgot AB is AKK, bro. Yeah, dude, I don't know AB if you were watching earlier. Ooh, the Atlas Wanderers. But you hit that that lighthouse, man. You guys got to make a deal with each other now, since someone's got to have both. The Sea Serpent. Really cool artwork by Vincent Pompetti. Oh, I guess he saw it. Yeah, he said he couldn't believe it. Yeah, it's a hell of a hit for a sample card.
Yep. Now you got me thinking about sample cards again. I haven't, Oasis, Ruins, and Step, I've never seen those at all. So I'm assuming they're in there.
Elementalist.
Never seen them pulled.
As samples?
Right. And samples. And the Mix Aqua also.
I already have Alpha Foil. You can pronounce it Akbro. Oh, Akbro. I Yeah. When I would like read that, I'd be like, "Damn, that's an aggressive name there, AKK, bro. Like, what's going on?" I don't know. I don't know what ACBRO means though. Is that like does that have some kind of meaning? Is a moron? Got to be like an abbreviation for something, right? ACBRO. Cookie decorating. Come on, Dan. What are you talking about? These kids are like teenagers, practically, compared to mine.
AFK, bro.
ACBRO. All right, so that was for Spiel. See how you did in retrospect. You did hit the core, which was big.
Yeah.
The lighthouse foil.
Foil lighthouse and the core are about equal value, if I remember correctly.
Grapple shot, very nice. The Gorgons, elite. I should have that in a top loader.
Yeah, elite foil.
See you, Dan.
All
right. Dan. We got a little bit more to go here.
And my name in World of Warcraft. Okay, but that doesn't explain it. Where did that name come from?
Yeah. What is the meaning? Yeah, you got the Aqua Core. That's sick. Love that. Yeah, you did all right, Spiel. It's never a bad day hitting a core. What are the non-foil cores going for in alpha these days?
It's 100. They've come down, but they're 100 plus.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad.
Yeah, and then the foil duels are in the hundreds too.
The what?
The foil dual sites.
Okay. Yeah, around 100. I mean, it wasn't that. I forget what was the cost of the break. Was it 35 per slot if you were in the sample break, or 40 if you were not? So 35 times 12 packs. Some clutch math, and then you hit the core. You did all right.
Yeah, it's around 100. Then I think that the duels actually have more than that.
Okay, what do we have left?
I don't keep a real close eye on it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's Ghost Pants is the last. Here we go. All right, final 12. A little less than a third of the alpha box. 100-ish, but alpha prices are too low right now. 100 for a non-foil core?
Yeah, I think
and
what beta's like 40 or 50, right, for the core.
Let me see what the pop is for non-foil uniques.
I think it's like 3,300 or something.
Collector's Corner. Alpha set data. All right, so we got unique, 67 uniques in the set. There's 3,376 non-foils, 248 foils. So, yeah, 3,300-ish, 3,400. That's fairly rare. I mean, if the game has some success, that's not a big number.
Yep. That's similar to the MTG Alpha Uncommon.
Uncommon?
Yeah, I think there's about 1,000 rares and about 3,000 uncommon, I think.
Okay.
Maybe I'm getting that. Or beta rares.
Oh, you can't hear me? Spiel? Can you hear me, Eric?
I can hear you. Oh, he said it's him now. You're good.
Oh, it's just Spiel Rahu.
They're gonna put more alpha.
Guys, don't run by the paintings. You're gonna bump them and cause chaos.
Done?
Almost.
Maybe getting actually close this time.
Yeah. Yeah, they could hear me. User, I think we had is there a foil? Oh, we got a foil coming up.
All right.
Might be Guile. I see a splash of color. Ooh, Elementalist. Very nice.
Hey, any of those avatars.
Such a beautiful artwork. Wow. Yeah, Elvira crushed it on that one.
Oh, her artist proofs were really cool too.
Yeah, her proofs are always amazing. I hope she has more time to do them in the new year here. I think a lot of the artists were like super busy trying to get Eric their commissioned paintings for the next set. So I don't know, but there's never seems to be any release because, as he says, he has ideas for the next 7 sets, and I think he's commissioning definitely beyond the next set. I don't know how many beyond the next set. Ooh, King of the Realm in non-foil. So we'll see. That's why these proofs like are far and few between. It seems like for some of the artists, they're just so busy. They're not trivial to do. It's like doing a full painting. It's like on a smaller scale, like smaller medium, but the detail in it is like takes a tremendous amount of time. People don't realize.
And you still have the imagination and
Yeah,
the ideas for it.
and then there's drying time and stuff if you're doing several of them. I think speaking of Sudlow here, I think he's sending me 2 proofs this week. He was waiting for them to dry. He just finished up 2, so we might have one like right after Christmas, I think, probably by the time that comes to auction. He said they're pretty awesome. So I'm really excited to see. He didn't show them to me. I like when he just like sends them and doesn't show me the digital image first. That way I'm surprised. Like when he did that Hendrix one, that was incredible because then there was also the little proof card thing he did. Replication, such a beautiful artwork. The Basilisk. Exceptional.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a great.
Yeah, population. So you guys notice that there's a difference in the populations of the foils for Alpha Beta versus Arthurian Legends. They have the same pull rates, but there's more, more cards in Alpha Beta than than Arthurian Legends. So, what are the pull rates? Like 1 to 3 to 6 to 7. Like for every unique foil you pull 3 elite foils and 6 exceptionals and 7 ordinaries.
Yeah.
But in Arthurian Legends, you have about the same number of cards for each one. So that's basically the ratio of the foils. But it's different in Alpha and Beta. For each individual one, you get the basic ratio of 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. So these Alpha Elite foils are even exceptionals and uniques.
Yeah,
really rare still.
Extremely hard pulls. All right, so we have what, 2 packs left after this? We didn't have anything too crazy. We
How
had
many
the Aqua
foils total?
core. Not sure
You
in
had
totality.
6 foils, I think.
I guess I didn't. The way I did this, I won't have a summary recap because I put them in different boxes.
Just trying to think how many are left.
We'll have to get someone to keep an accounting next time. All right, last pack magic. Yeah, we didn't hit any like too insane foils, but the core was probably the highlight, I'd say.
It's a good box.
Yeah.
Cool.
We had some nice uniques for sure.
Yeah, I think three elite foils, including a dual sight and an avatar.
We were hitting a bunch of mixes, but that was in the beta box, I think, right?
I had forgot already.
So we did a sample pack. We did an alpha box, a beta box, an Arthurian box. We did the full history circuit tour for the holiday special. I'm gonna open up another sample pack. This guy crawling across the realm is hilarious.
It's like a zombie.
Reaching for the sample pack. So we'll open this sample pack. This one ends tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. I think it was at 4:01, so it hasn't hit reserve just yet. So the interesting thing is I auctioned this back in February, I think it was, and I think it sold for $750, $725 or $750. It's at 4:01 right now. So we'll see where that lands tonight. Usually there's like some action at the beginning and then at the close. I'm gonna now, for those that are in Patreon, the set of the Truett Alpha Artist Proofs is gonna be coming later today. He crushed on his like Crusade and Jihad. Is such like, are these played a lot? Let me see. You may summon Earth Minions.
Oh yeah, they're played all the time.
Okay, so they're big meta relevant cards, and they had the Step Curio. So these 2 cards, like he was selling these for like 1 to 2K per card, commissioned with paintings. So it's kind of interesting without painting how to value them with only 20. And I think he might have sold all of them or damn close. They might all be gone. except for these top pledged here. So there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards he had in alpha. That'll go up later today. The only one that's been offered that is not sold is this Juicy Pilkus set. Such incredible variety of artwork here. Again, these are all alpha.
Yeah.
The highlight are the 2 avatars. Where'd the other avatar go? Did I have it mixed in there somewhere? Must have changed the order up. Oh, I see. It was stuck to the pile. Yeah, those are the 2 highlights right there. Battle Mage and Enchantress. Unbelievable artworks. Square corners. Alpha proofs. All alpha proofs. Pretty amazing to hold those, given the rarity. Only 25 of them.
So you're selling those Patreon only? Is that...
I posted them on Patreon because they're so rare, like first come first serve, and if it's not claimed, I'll open it up more.
Okay,
broadly.
but it's still on. There's only one left, one set unsold, and it's still on Patreon only.
Yeah, for the that's of what's been offered. There's only been about 5 artists offered. There's still
they haven't offered them all yet.
Yeah, like 15 artists to go or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, and you could join it at any level too for anybody that's interested. I think like the lowest tier starts at $5, so it's pretty cheap. $5 a month, $60 a year is nothing. The Z's, it's funny. A guy 3D printed, same guy that made these frames. So the people that did the sample break today, each one will get one of these frames. These are pretty cool. He did like these horses up, and then he had this like Grail concept, so it has like an Arthurian type theme to it. I think they're all the same, some slight color variance from piece to piece, but those are pretty fun. Yeah, and I think that's about it. So we'll do another sample break.
You just joining now?
Someone, while we were talking, someone claimed one of the altars, but yeah, these are also available for $200 each. I think this is open. Like, so I have a Patreon post with these, but you can see that publicly. You can do like a Patreon post that's public. You just go to Collector Art House Patreon, and then those are eligible for anybody to claim. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll give priority to patrons, and then whichever they don't claim with first priority, I'll open up to the public so they get some benefit and value out of it. But yeah, it was fun, man. I can't believe on those ordinaries. Like, so you're saying like on average 12-ish is the pop for ordinaries?
Yeah, I've got the full. If you want to bring up the spreadsheet?
Yeah, let's do it.
I actually made a whole. The spreadsheet keeps expanding. So.
All right.
I don't think I've ever shown this on a stream.
Yeah, we might have like a long while back if we did. Sample card gallery.
Oh, yeah, definitely shown it, but I mean the specific sheet.
Oh, okay. So Google Sheets. Yeah, so if you go to collectorhouse.com, Collector's Corner, Sample Card Gallery, and then here you go. Here's
look at the chat. So, guys, you literally just missed the summary like a minute before you joined. Like, summarize the whole day.
Just popped in. Ted did that last time too. I did a 4-hour stream. He shows up like at the start of hour 4, and he's like, "What did I miss?" I was like, "Dude, how much time do you got?" Yeah, man.
All right, if you go, you'll notice there's a tab for pull stats.
Yes. We'll go to that.
And there you go.
Nice little plots. Beautiful.
Yeah. So we've got the ordinaries on the right and the other 3 combined on the left. You can kind of see, and then the data's off at the top.
All right. Yeah. So unique, elite, exceptional pull counts. So explain to me the blue bar versus the orange.
The blue would be unique and orange is elite.
Oh, okay. And then exceptional is gray.
Gray.
So how do I interpret this? You got about, let's see, 7 and 12. So blue is unique.
And blue is unique. Yeah.
And orange is elite.
Yeah.
Copies pulled 0 through 8. Okay, so it's just showing me like a distribution, I guess.
Yep, and it's just from the chart on the top from columns like H through whatever.
So we've discovered 41 uniques in total. Or wait, 41 cards, total 52. What does that mean?
52 pulled. So 41 different cards, and then 52 total copies pulled. So
41 out of 68 that ultimately landed, or 67, right? Let me go back to my table here. Collector's Corner, Alpha set data. Oh, you probably have it there, yeah, in the sheet somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'll show where people can find this table. Oh, there we go. All right, so unique 67. So 41 of 67. That's pretty interesting. That there's 20, 26
Well, the
cards that
rarity
have
changed. Quite a few rarities changed, so it's
true.
not.
Yeah, good point. So it's not a pure. Let's call it like 20ish maybe. If that, might be 15 that don't exist. Elite's exceptional. So there's so many exceptionals. 122 uniquely different exceptional rarity cards.
Mm-hmm.
And you're only getting 3 per pack. So I've always thought that was like the sweet spot. If people like want to try to find a sweet spot of like acquire affordability to acquire versus like
Yep.
the rarity, the kind of like misunderstood rarity level.
Exactly.
Is unbelievable. Because the max of any, so what you're saying here is the max of any given exceptional is 8 copies found.
Yep.
And there's some that only 1 copy found.
Only one was pulled 8 times, one was pulled 7 times, and then 11 were pulled 6 times.
Oh, I see you like moving it there.
Oh, you can see that? Yeah. So
your big cursor is moving it. That's awesome.
Can you see the selected? That's too small to see your screen. You can see I selected those or not?
You're on the 10, it looks like.
Okay, you just see one of those. Okay,
Eric
so you
Meyer,
can't see if I select it. You just see where my cursor is. Okay.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, all right. So, yeah, and you'll notice one weird thing. So you'll notice there's 0 pulls for some of the uniques and elites. Some of those is because it was pulled somewhere and I didn't know where it's pulled from, but others is because they're in the pre-cons. So we know the card exists as a sample, but never seen it pulled.
Yeah. So of the ordinary pull counts, the max here, let me click that. 17 copies discovered.
We got 18 and 19. I wonder if it needs to update. Yeah, no, there's 18 and 19.
Okay. But so it's saying for like 12 of the different ordinary cards, 12 of them have a pop size of 17, 18, 19-ish, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. And then you still have some ordinaries with only 5 copies. Well, only one has only 5 copies discovered. 2 have 6 copies. 7 of them have 3 copies. So on average, it looks like, roughly about.
So there's a mean. Well, there's a mean here. So? There's a mean column here. Column F goes the mean.
Okay. Column. Okay, the mean is 12. 12 per ordinary. Oh, that's very interesting. So just over 1 per unique, 1 per elite, and 3 per exceptional. Wow. Yeah, I mean the uniques and elites are priced accordingly. Those can be like 4-figure cards easily. Mm-hmm. Like a lot have sold over $1,000. Yep. Even some of the ordinaries, like the ordinary counterspell, I know is sold in that neighborhood.
Yeah, I think that's probably the only ordinary that sold over 1,000. Yeah, everyone loves that card.
Yeah, that's kind of like the grail of the ordinary tier.
I don't know if there's any other ordinaries that are anywhere close to that.
Yeah. Exceptionals have the gems were exceptional, if I remember correctly. The cores.
Yeah. And in fact, I think that the Earth gem was one of the most pulled one. Either the 7 or the 8 pulls was the Earth Ward gem.
Interesting. Yeah, max of 8. So even so, pop 8 plus single digits. There's been no exceptional with double-digit pulls. So all of them are like insanely rare. That's unbelievable.
And there's probably not many more than that either. Like, I don't know what the true pop is, but it's probably not going to go too much higher.
So I said if we have time, let's just do this really quick. I'm going to go back to the overhead because I'm going to, like when I do the marathon offer of the sample cards, I'm going to have this, at least this lot of 10. Maybe you could quickly, if you go to your ordinaries page, tell me the pops on these.
Okay.
We'll start with the Summer River Ordinary by Matt Thames.
I'm change the order here. Let me reorder this. Okay, so Summer River 12.
12.
You want me to include pre-cons also?
Let's go with just regular pack because the pre-cons are. I mean, if you know how to identify them, I think there was a tell that they're distinctly different. But even so, like okay, if they were in the pre-cons, there were what 3 copies?
3 copies in each pre-con.
Okay, and
I just want people to at least be aware that pre-cons, and it's all in the spreadsheet. You can look in the pre-con column and see how many.
Okay, so let's go ahead and include it so it's fully representative, which would be what? How many pre-cons did we assume are out in the wild?
We don't know. It's like at least 5, 4 or 5, but probably a few more than that.
All right,
so my guess would be maybe 8 total, but but who knows?
Yeah. Let's call it 5 on average times 3. So you add 15 to the
Okay.
12. You're still talking less than 30 copies of this Summer River. All right. Dispel.
Dispel. 18, not in the pre-con.
Interesting. Okay,
So that's
18.
one of the
And
most pulled ones.
yeah, and it's a quick ordinary magic. So that's like a
Oh,
card
it's a
that sees
quick
a
one.
lot of play.
Yeah.
Yeah, very relevant. Common Sense, of course, is
Oh,
super powerful card.
12 copies.
Wow.
0
Only 12.
pre-con.
I think I have two spellcraft of these. I very generously gave one of these spellcrafts away like a while back
Yeah.
to a guy that's a huge fan. All right, Blood Ravens.
Again, 12 copies, no pre-cons.
Wow, 12 only. Okay, so being not in the pre-con is a nice nuance too. The Dryads.
Oh, my favorite, Ordinary Mythic.
Is it? Yeah, Mythic. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Ordinary Mythic. So,
Yep.
so 14 copies, not in the
Okay.
pre-cons.
Wow. I really like this one, Thunderstorm.
Okay. Oh, that's a.
Awesome artwork.
Is that an ordinary?
Oh, exceptional, actually. Oh,
Yeah.
so this is a banger. Yeah.
Yeah. Thunderstorm. It was 1 copy in the pre-con and 6 from packs.
Holy shit. Wow. That's incredibly rare. So, yeah, maybe I'll just YOLO that one with a $100 open, no reserve. If it's too low, I'll be tempted to just buy it, but I can't.
Oh, the
It'll be on
raw
auction.
geometry.
I'd have to like preempt it and just buy it, not bring it to auction. All right, the Rail Dromedary.
All right, we got 2 in each pre-con and 10 pulls.
Okay. The Dromedary's a classic. Fireball's a nice one. Another exceptional from Kovacs.
Right, yeah.
With the splash grid damage.
Fireball. This actually had 2 in the pre-con, so this is a lot of at least exceptional round from the pre-cons.
Okay.
2 from each pre-con and only 3 pulls.
Wow, 3 pulls.
But yes, they are
Insane.
distinguishable. So if you want to, consider the non-pre-con ones, you can.
And the
identify them.
pre-con ones are really hard to acquire because, like, the people that got them, some of the people that got them, like, don't give a shit about sorcery. They're just gone. You know.
Yeah, those were the first ones that became available to outside of Eric's Curiosa. So
right. So we don't know if we don't know what happened to them. If they're still out there in the mix, or if people just might have tossed them. You know, because when the game was nothing.
Yeah, if they're
All
content creators, maybe set the whole box to them and they just dumped it in the trash.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, with the early influencers that get all these indie products.
Yeah.
The Changeling.
Changeling's 14, none in pre-con.
Nice. And lastly, from Vasily, the Wild Boars.
I have that one.
Yeah.
You pulled that one. 2 in the pre-cons and 16 copies pulled.
16, okay. Yeah, the Beast Cycle. I remember that. That had some interesting variants from the between.
That's where the pre-cons are interesting. The pre-cons have the 0 cost.
Right. Yeah, that's very distinctly different than the pre-cons for this one with the different casting cost. So that's kind of like a nuanced, separate category, I'd say. Yeah, so it's an interesting lot that'll be offered up.
Yeah.
So that'll be a fun one. We'll get some like price data on like when you bring samples to auction at
So
the
how are you
ordinary and
selling those?
exceptional level. I'm just going to auction them in a Sorcery community
each
Facebook group.
individual card is a separate auction?
Yep. It'll be like
Okay.
a marathon, just one after the next for 10 straight days, starting on January 1st in the Sorcery community group and the Collector Art House Discord. So we'll let the open market decide how to value those, and no reserve. So they'll go as low as 100 or as high as what the competing interest is.
All right. Ted's asking me a question. Altering investments. So I've got 5
Cool.
copies total pulled, 4 from pledge packs and 1 from silver pack. I think that's a silver pack is probably Team Covenant 2. No, let me check. Did they open silver pack? Oh no, this Red Zone Rogue. Right. So Red Zone Rogue silver pack pulled 1, and then the other 4 from pledge packs. Yeah, 5 is about average for exceptional. Like or what we just did, it's actually more than average, right? We were just looking at that full stat.
Yeah, 5 copies.
Yeah,
Yep.
about 3.3 is the average for an exceptional. So
Yeah, insanely rare, Ted. That's all these sample cards are like no joke. You know, they're I don't know if they age well and people care about them over time, and sorcery's around for many years, then they become very interesting because they're like the first officially printed product from Sorcery You know, the Spellcraft, the early playtest cards and development cards, those were different breed, like concept cards, kind of printed by company employees or people working on the project that were playtesting with it. But these are printed from the China factory, legit official sample cards. So, and they're just incredibly rare, so it's pretty interesting. All right, guys, I'll open a channel for the next break. Again, if you commented in the chat here today, I want to give you guys priority. If you're in Patreon, you get the Patreon price. If you're not, it'll be the normal $400 per slot. You got to be a paid tier Patreon to get this special rate, not one of the free tier members. But yeah, I'll give you priority if you ask for it during the chat when I talked about it to open the show. And then this one closes tonight at 8. And we'll open the week with, I don't know, maybe a Vincent Pompetti or an Elvira Polakowska artist proof auction tonight. We'll see. All right, Daniel messaged me. He's chomping at the bit. So if it sells out, Eric, we might be doing this again next weekend if you're around.
All right. Yep, I'll be here.
Christmas and New Year.
I was having a conversation with Ted here. You're interrupting us.
Oh. That's hilarious.
So, just did the chat. I got one of your. I scoured the internet for it. Yeah, and I did find that one. You opened an art pack. So congrats on getting a hold of one of those.
Yeah.
Yep. If anyone knows of any, like I've searched a ton to find every possible opening I could find over the internet. Every once in a while, a new one pops up on YouTube from some random channel.
Yeah. Yep. Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I always forget to mention that. Check out the Patreon, check out the Sorcery community group or the Discord if you just want to hang out and talk Sorcery all the time. We're in there literally every day, shooting the shit, bitching, or like celebrating. It's an emotional roller coaster. It's fun.
Yeah, and thanks, Dan, for giving the information. Yeah, I seen the chat here. I know they're a little bit behind as I was talking.
Yeah, it's always a delay for some reason, but.
So yeah, that's you got it. Ted, what did you just do? Mike just showed how to find the spreadsheet.
Ted's in his own world, man.
He's
always confused.
Show Ted.
All right, one last time, how to find the sample sheet. You go to collectorarthouse.com, right? www.collectorarthouse.com, Collector's Corner, Sample Card Gallery. And now this is dated. Like I used to, when I was running auctions of sample cards pretty regularly, these are all the sample cards that I auctioned. Like this was well before Alpha debuted.
These are mostly from pre-cons too, right? You gotta.
Mostly I would say.
Or is it Red Zone Rogues cards?
It was a mix. It was one of the early content creators and also Red Zone Rogue cards, which were from sample cards. The ones that he had in the pre-con decks, those were actually printed by Eric in New Zealand, and some were like marked up by Eric. I actually ended up acquiring those, never sold any of them. So I have 4 full decks of those, which are
awesome.
Kind of like a Grail historic item.
I think you revealed those, I think, in the last stream we were on together.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. Yeah, if we're doing just like samples and not an alpha break or like not multiple boxes of breaks, maybe I'll like walk through that history, show some spellcraft, some Red Zone Rogue cards, and then get into a sample break. That'd be pretty fun. But anyway, you go here, Ted, and then at the top of the page, there's a link that says Sorcery Sample Cards, Google Sheets. You found it, all right. Yeah. CollectorArthouse.com. There's all types of like interesting, good content behind the articles. The company started doing this recently. You click on a card, it tells you about the art concepts, quotes from the artists.
I found it's hard to find the page of whether you do like a sample card article, like where you talk about how rare they are and stuff. It's kind of hard to find that. Maybe you want to link that to the top of the gallery or something.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
You kind of have to know it's there to look for it to be able to find it.
Yeah, if you go to like interviews and articles, this probably could be designed a little better. So I tag things as you can see all the posted articles, artist interviews. So that'll show you like the subset of all the artists that I've interviewed, which is a lot. There's a great library. If you guys want to learn, it's still loading. If you guys want to learn more about your favorite artists, there's tons of interviews there. And then under Sorcery articles, I also have, the Eric's Curiosa interviews. All right, so I interviewed Eric at one point, and then I have a few gameplay articles with guest writers. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff here. If you go under Sorcery articles, deep dives on curio cards, sample cards. This article is probably the most valuable resource for sample cards you go and you learn about who they were given to, what sample cards are. I also did some YouTube videos about this type of information. But,
all really good info. The only thing, those predictions are outdated because we didn't have the data we have now for it.
Yeah, I should probably delete that and instead link to your spreadsheet would be a better resource.
Hey, leave it there for historical. And we did a good job estimating it based on what you knew. But.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting how close it was, because we're finding like a pop like 1 and change per elite, ordinary, and exceptional, and we went with like the more conservative, like leaning towards more copies of what we thought. We had like a variance and a range that we kind of guesstimated at with this guy Ryan, who's one of my first patrons and a localish guy around here. Okay. So using his analysis, I think he's like a statistician or something. He's really good at breaking down the numbers. So he estimated under 3 uniques, 5-ish and change elites, 14 exceptional. So again, we're being very conservative, and the numbers actually discovered are way lower than this, which is amazing. And then there's a nice, from the pre-con deck list, I listed out the quantities and the card names for every card, which is a great reference as well. So then like above, like from the spreadsheet, in your spreadsheet, Eric, you show like what we found in packs, what everybody found in packs, every public information you could find of pack openings, and then relative to these pre-con pops as well as listed separately and then aggregated for the pop report. Good stuff. All right, man. I'll let you know if that sells out, and we'll do it again.
All right.
Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
I've been pretty quiet lately, but I'm always looking.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Have a good one, everybody. Thanks. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.